did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I'm not late. You are. I actually made it exactly on time. I had the music run. I had to run downstairs, come back up again, and I made it just in time. So the microphone is working today, as you can hear. And so are the farts, apparently. Well done. Thank you very much indeed for that. I need to adjust my microphone. This is all in a fucked up place. There we go. Who have we got? CGI Shadow on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see some other lurkers. Welcome in. Flash with a resub on Twitch. Thank you very much. 42 months on the bounce. And then we've got CGI Shadow, Shady McMilkman, Lena, Skellington, Tash, Olympian, Gravy, Flex, obviously, Lonely Girl, The Mighty Adrea, Mark, JPPVA. Thank you very much for the resub, Buddha. Rach, Unforgiven, Kim Bob, Archangel, Scortilia, Cosmo, Don't Be Dead Claw, Ben Cross, JL, Tony Silver is lurking, but she has just finished her stream. If you're not following already, shout out in the chat for Tony Silver. Thank you very much. Ginger Rains, Buddha with a resub, 45 months on the bounce. And I think I got everywhere. Using Wolf and Cyrodiil is absolutely amazing. Why? Because you can't, no one can kill you and you just keep debuffing the crap out of them with major and minor defile combined. Yeah, it's disgusting. Let's see. I need to make sure my YouTube bot is running because I don't think it is, actually. Shit, where did it go? There we go. Should be running. Ah, it is running. Stupid technology. Never works when you want it to, does it? They're truly unhappy. I bet they were, because you can run up to them. They can't kill you. You're not going to do too much damage to them, but you do enough to be an annoyance. Multiples of them, dude, is just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. New build today. Nope, didn't say that. I just said so many builds, not enough time. There's new builds coming this week. I've been planning them over the weekend. Haven't done too much on the way of producing them because obviously PTS Monday might alter loads of shit, so I'm waiting for that. But once it's done, there's going to be new stuff coming. Was going to be yesterday, change of plan. But I'm enjoying it most definitely. Noise. Maticus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And everyone that joined, have some of this. We got some collection stuff, apparently. As you can see here. Let's preview it. We got some of this. So, we got a Crystal of Coolness, which is actually kind of cool. We got a Feathered Camel. No comment. Cool Axe. Cool Axe. Cool Bow. That is a cool bow, actually. A spider on the back, almost. Cool Dagger. Mega Sword. Nice Mace. Big Hammer. Reasonable Shield. And a cool Staff. One of everything. Bioplasm Bottle thingy. And then... Ooh. The legs on the camel genuinely terrify me. Dude, it's just fucking weird. Hello. Yes, I'm here. Hi. There's Osin. Looking mega, of course. Let's see. Box number 1. If you haven't seen them already, I mean, I'm sure you have, but I'm going to open mine now. 5 Undaunted Keys. Happy days. Stamina thing, don't need it. I'm going to open that in a minute. All these special rewards. A whole set of the Westweald set. Whole 5 pieces. Fantastic. Bird box, outfit stuff, temper and ally, bits and pieces. So much fucking stuff in these boxes. Cat, hello. You gonna call the fuck at me? No? Nice? No, he's gonna call the fuck at me. He's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm gonna call you. 100 writs, nice. Macabre full set as well. Bear in mind if you're using the Big Booms build. Look! The whole set. How easy was that to get? Put Big Booms in the chat. Enjoy. Micus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Macon is in the chat, people. Shout out if you haven't followed him already. Fix your life and do it. The legs on the camera, I've read that one already. Just made a new character today, going for the wolf builds. So been working on that today. You're going to love it. Absolutely love it. More crown stuff for mount speed or stamina, which I don't need. More boxes and stuff and things. Holy fucking shit. Another load of materials. More Undaunted Keys. Another box with loads of stuff in it. See, the Alien Refuge, full set. Big Booms in the chat if you haven't already done it. Oh, it's already done. Nice. Pat Battle, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is not in the right spot. My microphone is really fucked up. This is messing with my space. Something's not correct. More writs, stuff and things. Startables. Attainable stations. They can go in the bank with the other ones because I didn't use those either. I will eventually, but I'm busy. So, rip. Pauline, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Eat that, eat that. Already done that. Can't get any more of those because I've already achieved it. So there's no point in me looting them. Like my shield's nice and big. Yeah, most people do. That's what I keep talking about on the channel. It's definitely not new to me. I've even made videos about it. But that one is not absolutely mathis. That one's kind of meh. Furnishings. More stuff. Should we have a look at it? Mirror. Destroy. Do not destroy. We'll put that in the house later. More shiny shit. And we need to squash these. Where's it gone? Fasting group finder? No way. We need to do that. Look at this shit. EU server trash. Well, fuck off. Nobody knows who you are anyway, and nobody ever will. Refine. Stuff and things. Give me tempers. None. Fuck you. Give me more tempers. None. 5 green plating. Brilliant. That's what the Shield Maiden said. I'm sure. Refine. Mount Rushmore of ESO creators. Matthew, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Absolute legend. Welcome in. Tian Line with the raid. Thank you very much indeed for that. Much appreciated. If you're not following Tian Line on Twitch or YouTube, fix your life. You don't know anything about fashion. Thank you very much. How was yours? Welcome in. I just now picked up our new rewards. 2 Drew Wax. Brilliant. And, oh, smashing it, basically. Savage, welcome in. I'm sure all this is on... Actually, I know it is. All this stuff is on Tian Line's channel anyway. So if you haven't read up on what there is to do in the recent event and all the new things that we just got, it's all there. So go check out our channel. Mossberg, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. The big 5. 105 streaks. Oh my god. With no pants. Getting cold. What was I going to do? That dude was doing the trial, wasn't he? I wasn't going to join him. Fuck it. What are you doing? Making stuff happen behind me. Don't need this stuff. This can all get deconstructed. Although it's nice to have, I am going to squash it all. I don't need that merchant. I'll use this one. Actually, I don't need the resources. I could just sell it. Oh, fuck it. Boom. Fish. Don't really need that. I'll just normally take the cash, but since it's there, bollocks to it. Who saw yesterday's stream? Arc 10 with CGI Shadow. We had to leave. We ran out of time. It was 2:30 in the morning. We had to leave with 3 lives left on Arc 10. Technically speaking, only one of them was an official proper death. The other one can go fuck itself. 105 Tony must like it. I'll make the jokes, Matt. Don't you love it when someone says your own catchphrase before you get a chance to say it and it makes it sound like it's their joke? Shut up, Matt. Crap build. Can't work past Arc 2. I'm glad you reminded me of that because I need to get on that character. Wait, I thought you couldn't get past Arc 3. Right? Imagine proving it on live stream. Well, you had a tank in there. Yes, which means my Ring of the Pale Order was slightly less effective. And when the tank died and I had to do the round and the boss on my own, what's your excuse then? There's a difference between referencing someone and getting their jokes out before they've done it. Patience, Iago. But yeah, Venom kicks the fuck out of things. Put Venom in the chat. We used it yesterday on stream, and Raddy was using the Almost Immortal Warrior Infinite Archive version, which is mega. I think that was his highest round. Social, group, leave group. Still in the group. I've got shit to sell from yesterday. All this money. Everything on this character, by the way, all the money, is actually from Infinite Archive. All of it. All this stuff. That's getting squashed, actually. All this loot, all this money, all comes from Infinite Archive. Easy money. Kill it, loot it, sell it. That's it. That's all you need to do. Easy. Apologies, indeed. It's like taking someone's own personality away from them. Before they've got a chance to speak, you say their words for them. I know you like to finish other people's sandwiches, but not mine. True yin yang with a beer. Cheers. I don't see that emote very often, actually. Someone should use more of them. Spam them, actually. It'll alter the this has been used multiple times stats for emotes. Because the most popular one is actually beer and cake, believe it or not. Not that that should be a surprise or anything. So this dude yesterday probably needs repairing. Not really. Oh yeah, he does. He does need repairing. We're not going to do it. We're just going to underline that that build kicked ass yesterday. It was fucking insane. We're going to swap out something else. My headset's dying. Fuck. Right, what else we got? Remember, people, if people pay attention to this and if people are on board with it, which I highly doubt is actually going to happen because people are lazy. If we end up with 12 people that have a completed Woof build by next Friday, we are going to do a 12-person Woof build trial. That means no healers, no extra DPSs or anything, just 12 of those fuckers. For science. What else do I need to do on this guy? Could go on that one. Thank you for the link. I know there's at least 5 on this particular server that are finished, but we need more. PlayStation EU, by the way. Man, you have an awesome outfit stars. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Owen. God, that's going to be fun to watch. It fucking is. It's going to be mega. Bear in mind, you're not only going to see 12 wolf builds, you're going to see 24 wolf pets. So that will be great. Why don't you take some berserkers and take some blah blah blah? Stop trying to pretend that you're going to comprise my own group for me when you told me that composition doesn't count outside of one way. Yeah, people do that. We're doing it for fun. If any fun police have anything to say about it, they can go whistle up a chimney or something. What's this dude got on him? Maybe some will be tan. Maybe some will. Because they come out different colours. That was fucking funny. Where the fuck is this? I had something else on... No. Cancel that. Wrong character. I was thinking I had a particular item on me, but I don't. Wolfman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Fun, please. Right, I haven't even consumed these scripts yet. What a noob. Bought them the other day, didn't put them in. Mitigation focus. Good for me. Sell this shit. All this. Deconstruct the gold stuff and the jewelry, and then we're good. Rag picker, let's go. Why you've got all this shit on you, I don't know. No idea. Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the show. We've got Wolfman and Wolf Starblade. Welcome both of you in. He's got 92 count as well. All from Infinite Archive.
You have it.
Still being rude to your chat. Obviously, Dragonbite, welcome to the stream. Get out. Joker, how you doing? Welcome to the stream as well. Get out. Whee! What's up, Zion Ninjas and Sneaky Lurk from my adventure in Ohio. In the Infinite Ohio or the real one? Someone's got butt mushrooms. That is ratty. That is a fucking ratty. I knew it! I could fucking hear butt mushrooms all the way from over there. It's a memento, by the way. It's not actually called butt mushrooms. Watch everybody look for butt mushrooms in their list of mementos. Buddha, is there? What did he do? I'm so sorry. Are you in the land of Mike?
Did you know?
You can check out his lawn. Don't actually check it. 2 more things on the Lazy Sork to have him full on his mount, even though he's about 400 years old. Figure that one out. Actually, Ohio, I'm going to touch Mike's lawn. I mean, do it while he's not there. When he's on one of those business trips. You know, where his Wi-Fi isn't quite so good, because it's definitely not his fault. Do you have videos on how to get these sweet outfits? I tried looking, but didn't see any. So, if they're on my characters, then the actual build video, if they're the same, will have a fashion section at the end. Normally chapter 7. You can click on the timestamps, and I explain what I'm using in there. But also on the website as well, for each of the builds, there is a fashion section. This motherfucker, are you going to swap characters and look like me every single time? I mean, that's actually quite flattering, but still. This is... I have a lightning staff. Mine is a zappy one. Anyway, I was going to be on Lazy Sork. How many Lazy Sorks on PlayStation EU do we have in the chat tonight? Just wave or something in Twitch chat so I can get a head count. Good afternoon, Zion Ninjas. Darth Kitty, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Whee. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? We need more than 4. Gotcha, thank you, mate. No worries, dude. You're welcome. 4 is horrendous. I can see more. Boing. 5. How's that, Ninjas? Pad 63. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. By the way, if you haven't seen the social posts yet, there was a thing added to the car recently. The last thing I was waiting for to be done. It's finally fucking finished. Go check it out. Now I can actually make the video of what I was trying to do for the last year or so. But I need to get a haircut first. So you'll have to wait. But once I've done that, you'll see. It's going to be fucking mega. He is now fine. Seems to have missed you shouting. Right. I can't move my camera. So shut up asking why and trying to give me backseat advice on how I could manipulate my setup in order to move the camera. I already know this. Right. Hello. This cat has been giving me shit for the last hour for no reason whatsoever, refusing to do anything I told it to do, and trying to get outside the back door. Now, because I wouldn't let it outside the back door, it's been making loads and loads of row. When I came up here, it was meow, 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 making loads of noise. Just not making sense what he wanted, just making loads of noise and being really aggressive. The second I come up here and start shouting down the microphone, this is what happens. Turn the camera. Fucking thing. I can't show you because apparently my phone is being a prick. Look at that. So he gave me loads and loads of shit, and now he's like, oh, I'm comfortable. He's just laid his head on the floor now. He's asleep. Gave me so much hassle. Meow, meow, meow. What do you want? Meow, meow. What do you want? Meow, meow. I just make loads of noise. Brilliant. We try to insert backseat advice here. Delete. Cute. That's not the word we're going for.
I'm so shaken.
Abusive. Right, what have we got? We've got like 5 Lazy Sorks. That is not enough for a full group, so we give up. Toxic is the word, correct. Push you around all the time. Cats have staff. You have been scolded by the staff. I have not. Boing. That's why he was whinging, because he can't get his own way with me. Simple as that. So, that's a fail. Cats don't have servants. They would like to. You just have to whinge. What the fuck is this? Get rid of the treasure maps. I don't need those. Jewelry crafting thingy. I don't even do jewelry crafting on this dude. To put them in the bank eventually, I think. And along with these keys. Fucking hell, so much trash on this character. I think most of his bags is just junk. So keep these because they're for builds. Don't need those. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Or that. Or any of these. Or that. Or that. I'll keep the potions. Don't need that. We'll keep that. I mean, I've got 261 repair kits. What the shit? And I've got loads. 172 in the bank. They can all go in the bank. They can stay with me, apart from... Split those. One can go in the bank, so I'm going to put it on my main character. That can go in the bank as well. And you, and done. Now we've got 20 extra slots. Brilliant. To be fair, that can go in there as well, because I don't even use those. Why don't you use group repair kits? Because they should not be dead. Simple as that. Get your own repair kits. I'm joking. I save them for a rainy day. Do you hold gear on characters so you don't have to reconstruct it all the time? No. Well, I mean, technically that's a open question. If it's for specific builds, obviously I keep that gear on me. If it's just for the sake of having it, no, I delete it right away. I don't keep any extra gear. I only keep the stuff that I want for my characters to have their builds. I did this on live stream a while back. I deleted every single item I ever had if it wasn't connected to the armory. So if this here, this armory dude, what he'll do is he'll have your build set up on here. If it wasn't already saved, I deleted it. So I went through my whole character list. Hey Zai, Twitch Ninjas and YouTube Ninjas. Jesse, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ginger, I have one as well. Good evening, Felleron. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't always give him what he wants either. Inserts bites here. This is true. See? Because if you give them what they want all the time, they become somewhat controlling and expective and entitled, and then you end up with a fucking problem. There's a message there, by the way. You should do that with kids too. I.e., don't give them everything they want all the time. Not that that should be a surprise, but some people really don't fucking know, and they wonder why they've got a tracksuit gangster. Hello, Joseph. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I was going to do a trial, but we don't have enough ninjas. So, fucking rip. In fact, let's change that. Let's do this. I wanted 11 lazy sorks for science, because then that way it's made so much easier for absolutely everyone, and even people that aren't very good can hide behind the easy peasy stuff, which is great, because then you can perform better. But obviously we don't have enough numbers, so we're going to wing it and do it another way. I'm going to take Punk Bag. Actually, no. Ooh, tough choice. Yes, Punk Bag. Damn, that polymorph is fire. Which one? You mean the one that looks like a fucking Nazgul? I mean, that is pretty cool. It's Saturday. Most people should be out on the piss anyway. Oh, shit it. What the hell did I just knock over? Nothing's broken, so we're good. This is the wrong costume. Appearance. No. Character. What did I drop? Oh, Xbox control. Don't worry about that. Took it off the charger. Never mind. Thank you. I don't want to change the title. I love that. Why don't you use the other title? Because I have like fucking 300. Here's what I want. All is sick? Yeah, it is. Alongside this dude. You can't see him at the moment because he's got a buff going on. I need 11 people. I'll take a healer if you want to bring one. I don't give a fuck if you don't. We're doing a trial. I'm not even going to tell you what we're going to do. Where's Side Columbus? This dude? No. Look at him. He looks mega. He's all burnt and stuff. He's the almost immortal warrior. He's been around for many years. Even his rat has been here for a long time. And to fit the theme, obviously, because your character should look cool as fuck. Brady's on not high elf. Excellent. That means he is on the healer. Look. His skin is all fucked. Because he's old. The rat has been in loads and loads of fights as well, because he's old. And the horse also has been... Well, he's been busy. See, it all fits. PCEU, I did say that twice already. What design? Ninjas? We are waiting for at least 11 ninjas to join us because we're doing a trial. If anyone's sitting there going, well, I don't think I'm good enough for a trial. You're not good enough to log on then. Stop being so bloody scared. Come on, let's go. Whee, boing. I don't give a fuck whether you've done a trial or not. If you've never done a trial before, congratulations, you can do your first one. If you have done them before, brilliant. Join us. PlayStation EU. Boing. Need to be a vet rank, and that's it. That's the only rule. When I say vet rank, I mean champion points. I don't care if you've got 10 champion points. 10 is fine. We've got 3 people so far. Love the attitude, but sadly no EU tunes. Nothing you can do about it then. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. Specifically Lazy Talk. I don't give a fuck what you bring Unforgiven Carpet. You just need to be 10 champion points or more. Oh my god, instructions are so easy. Imagine someone watching your stream and the whole time never listen to a word you say. I was checking for Lazy Sorks earlier. That didn't work out. I said now I want 11 people. I don't give a fuck what you're on. How is that confusing? Unforgiven Car Park. Get in the bin. Working otherwise would have joined. Useless comment. What am I supposed to do with that, Slayer? Sorry, Zai. You should know I'm stupid. Oh, I know. But I thought you were stupid at listening. I found out you weren't listening either. Cool mount. Oh. This is important. Raddy last night, best performance fucking ever. We had 3 lives left. We're in the Infinite of Archives. I had 5 focused efforts and 5 adaptive Conqueror on my fucking Venom build, which apparently can't be past Arc 3, because someone on the internet said. Not only did Raddy do his best run ever, which we finished because we had to leave with 3 lives left. Make that clear. He also unlocked his mount. Absolutely banging. Well done. Your expectations are way too high for me. Benicus Maximus, 47 months on the bounce. Thank you very much indeed for the resub. You are an absolute legend. Ben, are you doing the thing? I need more ninjas. I've got fucking 3 so far. Yeah, no one wants to play this fucking shit game. Well, don't look it up then. He's a cat too. Who's a cat? Unforgiven Carpet? Probably. I'm taking the Whispers. As many as we can get. I need 11 people in total. We've got 3. Neb, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doing a thing that is a work thing, unfortunately. Oh, you mean you're having breaks and then having work in between? Got it. See, Ben, most people have work for several hours, then a break, then work for several hours, then go home. Ben has a break, 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 10 minutes work, break, break, work, break, break, work, break, go home. That's what he does. Why is everyone throwing stuff at me? You need to... Another character that looks exactly the same? How mega are you? Awesome. You need to whisper me, though. If you don't whisper me, you can't join. Easy peasy. PlayStation EU. I don't care if you're a DPS or what. Doesn't matter. Let's go. I don't really need a second tank. If we get one, fine. That would be great. But I'll take as many DPSs as possible. We have got 1 healer so far. That will do. Why is your head off? Oh, there we go. Someone's invited me to their group. That ain't gonna work, is it? Ben needs breaks to look for loot. He does. I worked hard to get into a position to do that. Gotta take naps between naps. Dude, I got Sofa Boss really fucking hard earlier. Like, stupidly fucking Sofa Boss. There's nothing I can do about it. I just... Ow. No energy. Damn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's 5 people. If you don't whisper me, you ain't getting in. Boing. So much easier if we get people out of the audience, because then they know what to do. Not saying that experience is important, because it's not, but you can hear me screaming 10 seconds after you died, so you know why you died. But if we get a full-on pug, then there might be people just trying to be silly fuckers. But we'll do it if we have to. As I just came back from ESO after a long layoff. Somerset, fucking hell. Building a Magstalkers, Orders Wrath, and Sergeant still viable until I get Raid Get. And dude, it was an option for... Put Laser Sork in chat. Actually, this one here. Can't even type. Lazy Sork. There. That is the most recent update for that build. Everything you need to know is in that video. Dan, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hi already. We still don't have people. Remember I said whisper in-game. I'm not taking names out of the chat because it's impossible to chase usernames. Would you recommend switching more to Blast Bones and Lazy Bones, or would you just come down to personal preference? Personal preference. Already answered that several times on stream, but it is personal preference. You can either take advantage of the damage over time, or you can have a flinging skeleton. Your call. 5 people. This is piss poor. Much appreciated. Thanks for all the content. You are most welcome, Taylor, and thank you very much for joining. Now everyone's going to play music. Brilliant. I thought Osen was joining. Or did people just say what they had in the chat? Fuck it, we use Group Finder. Activity Finder, Group Finder. Do you know what? We'll not waste time. We'll just go NAS +1 or not +1. What the hell's it called? Just normal Asylum Sanctorium. Let's get something out of the way so we're doing something other than standing here looking like idiots. We're not going to sit there all night because we can't find people. We are just going to go in anyway. Ravicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you wait till 6 AM, I'll be the 6th. New. I mean, thank you for offering, but that's useless. I have my frozen margarita. Let's go. Nice! I'm taking whispers. If people want to join for trials, whisper me in-game PlayStation EU. We've got 6 spots left. Technically 7, actually. I thought we were going to get another one. Apparently not. In the meantime, we're just going to spam this shit. Ravicus Maximus with a gifted sub, now up to a whopping 1,890. 1890. Thank you very much indeed. Beer and cake in the chat. We've got a new Dragonborn. Let's go. Oh my god. What's D Street doing? If you wait for comms, then you're going to fail, because this is not live comms. This is deliberately delayed, so just keep up. It's a nice even number. It's not bad. Not bad. That's a fucking crazy number, Rav. People, if you're going to join the group, make sure you catch up. Otherwise, you're holding up the stream. Hurry. You're live. We don't have time for people to AFK. There he is. Let's go. Adrea has joined us. The mighty Adrea. That's going to be mega. Do you just fucking +2 it? Fuck it. +2 it. Be careful, because I don't have the range for the taunt unless you stay close, because the stupid fucking Nightblade is going to charge around on the room and jump from one person to another But if he's on you, come in. Put me in, coach. 5-day streak. Thank you very much. We have got room for more people if you want to join. We're going to do +2. We've got 7 people at the minute, so fuck it. So that's what you should do when you log into the game and there's nothing to do. Do something. Just sitting there going, there's nothing to do. There's loads to do. Is everyone in the room? I mean, we could just pull them into the fight, right? Yes, let's go. Oh, we've got Lonely Girl as well. Let's go. Hurry up and get into the trial. We're going. Do not stand in the steam. Make sure you get in a semicircle. You know how it works. Osen has finally found out how to whisper. Excellent. I'll get that. What are the numbers, people? Can you remember? In the chat. Jump numbers. What are they? Spread out, for fuck's sake. Just because you're on normal doesn't mean you won't die. You will die if you fail. Before anyone tries to be really edgy, we're trying to teach people here. Numbers. So you're not supposed to just sit away trying until someone tells you you're cool. No, definitely not. 91, 76, 51, 26? Correct. You need to kill that robot. You know how to do this on Vet. For fuck's sake, normal should be really easy for you. If you don't kill the robot, you can't hurt the boss. Lonely Girl's dead. Rip. 91, 76, 51, 26, and 25 for fire. 100% accurate. Well done. It's almost like you learned something. Got him. Focus to add. Don't wait for me to call things like it's live comms. It really 100% is not. If you do that, you're stupid. Understand, I'm talking to the audience and shouting words out loud so you can hear them eventually. You know what to do. Not real time. Have a heal. Your most primary target should be the ad at all times and the robot on the floor. The rest of the time, you need to make sure that you are in a semicircle. If you are not in a semicircle, you do not understand this fight and you haven't been paying attention for the last 7 years. One ad almost down. It's incredibly important that people always maintain that semicircle. Always. No one is allowed to stand behind anybody else. Semicircle is a very simple half shape. Thank you for the sub. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. Saber, you're a legend. You're not going to hit the boss unless you get rid of the robot. Frustrating thing is at least 6 people in here know what to do and they're not doing it. Don't be dead! Oh, dear. Tony bought you beer yet. Don't be rude. Why do people throw that expectation thing at people? Dude. If I want one, I'll ask for one, and if she wants to get one, she'll get one. Let's not do that whole thing about who's doing what in the relationship. We're live. Come on. Behave. DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We share what we've wanted to online about the relationship. The rest of it stays off the stream. He's alright. Gonna power level playing Black Rose Prison solo or need a group for some bet player. Dude, it's up to you what you do. I wouldn't recommend it because it's not gonna make you better at the game, but you can go in there on your own if you want to. There's nothing stopping you from going in on your own. If it hasn't bought you a beer yet, well, it's fucking dickhead. Shut up, Mike. You're encouraging him. MSI teachers spent so long in a group to sign in lanes and 30-minute explanation size and get in a semicircle. Because that's all you need to do. However, this particular group has forgotten how to play because they're ignoring the robot and they're ignoring the ads and they're panicking. Come here, please. I'm turning the boss. Don't panic. We don't need puppets. That's the polite way to put it. Yeah, we don't need people pulling puppet strings. That is rude. Oh, shit. How dare you? You might want to res people. See that little protector over there that hasn't been paid any attention to? If that doesn't die, the boss will be immune. I tried to tell Rav to not be cheeky, and Mike fucking encourages him. Can't win. Can't get a staff. Did I say hi to DJ ANK? Oh shit. Bear in mind, we've got one tank here, so, I mean, you're going to have to interrupt yourself if it's in Gratwood, because I can't reach. Bill Bird's calling. Atma, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's +2. It would be if people were alive. This is high, really loud. How you doing? Put that companion away. It's a waste of fucking time. In here, it's just going to be a carpet. Hey DJ, been a while. Oh, never mind, you're talking to each other. Tag him, dude. Because by the time I've read it, too late. You could have tagged him. I don't want to read messages that are for other people, obviously, because that's a waste of my time and yours. There you go. See, DJ can do it. Forgot about tags. No, you didn't. You were just lazy. There's a difference, Matt. What about an interrupt? What about an interrupt? I'm deliberately not doing it. Okay, that was terrible. Hang on, what? Rav, weren't you PvPing? You finished already? How did it go? Rav not only plays PvP, when once upon a time he didn't. He even leads it now. He's the boss. Much appreciated. Thanks. I've read that one already. Appreciated. Caught up with the messages though. See how simple it is when the protector's actually dead? Gravy, you might want to get out of the jump. Remember people, 20, fucking forgot numbers. 91, 76, 51, 26. 25 for fire. All you need to do is fucking block it. Stay in the middle and block the middle one. The front one and the back one won't reach you if you're in the middle properly. If you overlap 2 of them, you are going to die. Got him. Got both of them, actually. One. Stop running away, Osin. You need to bring it to me. If you expect me to take aggro off of you, you need to not run away. You need to bring it in. Basic rule of thumb for any content. If the tank hasn't got the target yet and it's on you, bring it close. Unless there's a rule where they mustn't overlap or something. That's different. But in here, it's fine. Someone wants to buy an interrupt. Go get it from Gratwood. Come back and interrupt that thing at the back of the room. Thank you. I'm supposed to be drinking water. I forgot. Howdy, ninjas. Lizzie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glenn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream as well. Dead ninjas. If you kill the ad, the boss will be a lot easier to fight. More hard for Cyrodiil Battlegrounds for a single person. Depends on what happens, dude. That's not a question that has a flat answer to it, or straight answer. I mean, if you run into 20 people, I wouldn't call that easy. But if you find someone in the quest area and they're AFK, it might not be too difficult for you. So this trial. We have been in here a lot on stream, actually. There you go. I think you got an achievement if you didn't already have it. Read that already.
Anger and suffering.
Hi Zion, lurking at the back on a night shift. Nice Rob, welcome in. I need to close some of these windows. I've got too many fucking things open. Close that down. New box. Bear in mind, if you do a trial, normal or vet, once on your once a week on your character, you'll get one of these boxes if you pick up the quest. 5 transmutes. So yeah, you could go on this on normal over and over and over and over and over on every single character, or do every single one if you wanted. Either way, that will give you transmutes. Keebs 92 with a resub. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. You are a fucking legend. Gravy, please put your companion away. It's a knob. We are going to Cloudrest. Because why not? Where the hell are you? This way. So, we don't have enough people at the moment anyway, so we're not going on vet. For 2 reasons. 1, not enough people, and 2, everyone forgot the mechanics in there. They thought, it's on normal, it's easier. Yes, but the mechanics are the same. You have to still play it the same. You can just hit it more harder, that's all. So complacency is tricky when it comes to people's confidence levels. If you've done something on vet loads and loads and loads, you then kind of just run in and slap stuff. You'll die more on normal by doing that than you would on vet. Anyway, Cloudrest, Gear Farm, let's go. We'll basically just one run and kill stuff. So it's harder than BG, put 3+ heavy gun Belgar in BG. That's not a... Guy, this is why I do it for a living. That's not an answer that helps. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, you could go into Battlegrounds and get flattened every single time you come out of your base. And then you could go into Cyrodiil and splat someone straight away because they weren't prepared for it. By those 2 comparisons alone, Battlegrounds was just harder for you. It varies, doesn't it? It's not a straight answer that you can do with. Gotta go. Sorry, work duty. No worries, D-Street. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Normally it's new endgame. Endgame is subjective. It's basically fashion. It's not hard trials. That's for linear MMOs where the hardest stuff is right at the top. Elder Scrolls, everything is across the board horizontal, so everything is in reach. Hey, you want an NA7? Nope. EU. Remember Cloudrest? I love that trial. Thought it was pretty cool. First one I actually tested with ZOS because I actually got invited to their office in Baltimore. All that time ago. It was fucking mega. Anyway, let's go splat stuff. I know, I joke. I know, but people don't know you're joking, so... people get confused, and then you know what, actually, if you brought in the elitist Nellies in, you know, the ones that are like, yeah, DJ, that would be quite funny for him to go, shut up, I'm joking. Carry on. So it's full of tanks and healers and bombers. Not necessarily. Lions and tigers and bears aren't always in the woods. Boing! Gonna kill all the things. Are we all in? Let's go. Thank you very much. I have Wasser. I can smell that. I have coffee too. That is not a normal coffee. Is it? It's spiked. It's spiked. The amazing Tony Silver just now brought me a spiked coffee and it's mega. It's got rum in it. It was the first one I ever did. It was part of the guild where... No beer for you. I've got rum. We did trials every Friday while Let me read that again. We did trials every Friday a while back. It's sort of become a ghost town now in the guild. I kind of miss it. Well, you know what you can do? Make your own. And then work on building it back up again. Then you can be in charge of the rules. You get to decide how your group plays. And if people don't like it, they can fuck off. Oh shit. You aren't supposed to stack these, obviously, because the one enrages and the other one, but he enrages too, actually. They both enrage if they're too close. But on normal, you'll be fine. Technically speaking, if you have double R'd, you can do that on Vet 2, but, don't. And if you do, record it, because I want to see it. Who we got in the group? Adrea? Not to give you the difficult job, but if we need it. Actually, wait, we'll not do it yet. We'll just try and splat Zamaja and then see what happens. If we don't splat Zamaja, then someone's going to have to go downstairs. Adrea and Carpet can do it. Meow. Made a guild once. The wife stole it. No! That was rude. What up, Zion Ninjas? Funky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I just fired a fucking chain and nothing happened. We didn't have enough people because everyone's out getting drunk today. So, we said, fuck it. Normal Cloud Res, let's go. We're going to use the group finder in a bit and grab some more people. By the way, if you're on PlayStation EU and you want to join, whisper me. We're just after deeps, really. Got a tank, got a healer. We'll just take deeps. The fight reset itself. Brilliant. What in the land of shit canoes was that? Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of the way. It's busted. Done. Group speed run. Don't be dead, Lonely Girl. Nothing's hitting you. Wait until she hits you first. I don't want to stand in that banner, really. I mean, it kind of hurts. Technically speaking, you want to kill them both roughly the same time, because otherwise the other one would enrage on kind of an enrage mechanic. Basically, you get loads of tentacles in a room. You're gonna have to deal with that. It's like a you've killed the boss too soon, so I'm gonna bring out loads and loads of mates phase. You might call it an enrage phase, I guess. But on normal, it's really not a problem. How will the Tarnished Nightmare set work in next update? I didn't get that. Can you explain? Yes, of course I can. So basically, to give it some counterplay in PvP, because it doesn't really affect PvE at all. In fact, it gives you more time to pull stuff in for a quick pop. It has a 1.3 second delay. So triggers 1.5 seconds almost, pop. It gives people time to see it and dodge roll if they're quick enough. So you apply it, it goes tick, tick, bang. Which, to be fair, with the crybabies, they go lag. You know, because there's lots of different reasons why you might be lagging. Outside of pseudo performance, bro, which is the best it's ever been, just saying. It gives you time to get out. Unless you're stunned already, in which case you're fucked. In the Infinite Archive build, in the Beninging, and so I shall. He's such a posh boy. In the Infinite Archive build for Tarnished, it's actually the name of the build, which is my fucking game, is my main character altered for the Infinite Archive. It does not affect it in the slightest. Don't listen to stupid people. If anything, it's a benefit, because now you can pull in one extra enemy before it goes off. Suppose ESO isn't crossplay. It won't be. I've already explained why. I mean, I can explain more. Should I keep this on? Let people die? Watch how difficult it is to out-heal it. Well, it's not fair. Bet you can out-heal it as well. Keep your heals up. Don't die. Kind of thought they'd implement that at some point in early days. No. And they didn't on purpose, because the early days, 10 years ago, by the way, 15 years ago, if you count the initial development, was made in a way that wasn't going to support that. Now, I've spoken to the devs about this, and I fully understand why they wouldn't bother right now, especially since they've just released new hardware and new servers and all the rest of it, and they're full. So they don't need to do crossplay yet, because generally speaking, games that need to upgrade to crossplay are the ones that are dying, so they need to squash the community into one place. But it's not something that, this is their own words, it's not something that is necessarily easy to do based on the way that they initially constructed the game. The engine and the design of everything, it wasn't necessarily something that was very easy to do now. Can they? Yes. Are they likely to at the moment? No. It's not something that is on the cards because it's not necessary right now. That was directly from the devs, by the way. They did explain that in a meeting a long time ago. Boing. Actually, it might have been on a dev tour video. Another thing you have to consider is the way that it's constructed with the Crown Store and everything, and your houses and the things that you brought on other accounts. You have to consider that the NA server, EU server, if you're on 2, you've got multiple things on different servers that would then have to cross over onto other servers and all be part of one space. Which would mean 2 things. Duplicates on lots and lots of different purchases. Duplicates on lots of houses and stuff, which you can't really do. And duplicates on character slots, which means you'll have more than you're allowed. So there's loads and loads of stuff that would get squashed in the void if they were to be able to be cross-played or swapped over or whatever. It would be a mess. Your character, above all, your character list would be a mess. So there is no straight swap for that right now to kind of consolidate everything that you've generated over time. If it was a case of just this character on that server, blah, 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 and then just swapping lists, again, it's not necessarily as easy as that because you've got to maintain the inventory from one to another. And that could also be tricky because you might have loads of stuff on one server, money, and then go over to another one and then fuck the markets. There's all sorts of different small and large problems that could happen with crossplay or server hopping and all that kind of stuff. So, again, the way they designed the game in the first place, the way they constructed it in code makes it difficult to do, but also it's not something that we necessarily need right now. Most games that offer it are in a decline. ESO is most definitely not. PC will lose all their add-ons if that happens. That would be tricky. It's logistically a pain in the ass. Does Necromancer has any game taunt? No. So listen very carefully to how I say this, because there are going to be people that shout semantics and not understand what I mean and try to reword this. So, officially, excluding chains, because chains is a temporary taunt that can't overwrite itself, excluding chains, there is no actual applicable, reapplicable, reusable, overlapping taunt. There's none that exist in the game for any class except for the Arcanist. However, in the new update, update 44, the Templar is getting one too. Their topple in charge is going to taunt. I've made a video about that on YouTube if you want to know more about it. Put YouTube in the chat, go to the main page, it's one of the most recent videos. Also, nobody went downstairs to kill the shadow thing. RIP. Adrea, Carpet, you're going downstairs when the portal comes up. How many people will say throwing the Liberty and ESO's death? Not even... Oh, I don't mean to laugh at you, Tamos. I really don't, because I'm assuming you're just doing the I heard, and you know the rules. If you say I heard, analyze the rest of the statement, because the rest of it's probably bollocks. But that game, while pretty and welcoming and hi, it's a new MMO, and I don't want to besmirch it for its efforts. Not a fucking chance. Not a chance. It's just another game for people to try until they get bored of it and then move on. It's not. It's like saying Minecraft will be the death of WoW. No, they're not even remotely related. People will go, ooh, new MMO. Try it out. Realize it's linear as fuck. Give up. They should allow collectibles and skills and crossplay. Again, that's not easy to scale or change because of what I literally said a moment ago. Understand the intricacies of that code and how difficult it will be to change just for you, and that is part of the reason why they don't at the moment. I know your reaction was my own when I heard it. Did you just go, it's interesting. I heard that. Yeah, I heard. That's it. Fucking, oh, dude. Honestly, as someone who's played MMOs for 25 years, and I can take them in a pinch of salt, right? I can understand, like, okay, here's the tutorial. Got to get through this first. Give it a chance, right? Within the first 2 minutes of trying to navigate the fucking thing, I was like, this is already not that good. I can't say the game is bad because I truly haven't played it yet properly. but I've had a look at it. I've got enough insight so far to have a rough idea of what to expect. Again, I haven't tried, so I can't have a full opinion on it. But first glance, no. ESO is not in any way in a danger zone. It will be nice for people to try. But people said about New World. They're like, oh, New World is going to destroy ESO. And it's so easy for people to say, isn't it? That new thing that is in the same genre as something else is going to kill that. It's like, really? There's a new horror movie. It's going to destroy Saw's box office numbers. No, it isn't, because it's already got the numbers. And people will still rewatch it, and people still haven't seen it. Much like ESO, people are still playing it. People will still come back, and people will join. It's just... what can you do? The internet is great at shouting stupid shit. Cheers for that, I understand better now. You're welcome. Howlin' Scrap, how you doing? You have to wait, I'm drinking my spiked coffee. Oh, he said ninjas. Yeah, actually. Oh, dear. Unforgiven Carpet and Andrea, you're going downstairs to get rid of the ads. Well, not the ads, you know what I mean. The things. Everyone else upstairs, if you see a spear, get rid of it. Do not stand to the left of this thing, because I'm going to run over to it and aim it over here so you don't get mine blasted in the face. For those that haven't tanked this before, by the way, it's very, very simple. Hold the slug still. Well, that's done. She's still. But when it moves, run across the room around the edges. Whichever direction you're going, run around the edges. That way, you don't turn the boss on the group. So as you can see there, she's gone that way. Go round the edges. I've got aggro, so she's going to face me. Watch. This way. That way, I get mine blasted, not the fucking group. If you run at it, everyone behind you is about to die. This New World meant to be PvP focused. I played it while trying to do solo world missions and could not get into it. Dude, I've explained this before, and everyone's got their own opinions of it, obviously, but I'm going to explain from my own experience and my experienced opinion on MMOs. For me, personally, New World is a good game, and it is, well, good is subjective, I know, but it's a good game in its own right, but it's linear, within reason. So when you compare it to other MMOs that have been out for like 20 odd years, it's not anything that someone with experience hasn't really seen before. So for me, it's not going to keep my attention. But if you've never played a linear MMO before and you want something new, then you'll fucking love it. It's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of what you've seen and what you haven't and what you like to play. Not bad at all. Had teething problems? Sure, every new game will, especially in MMO. They're riddled with problems because they're not easy to construct and they're not easy to maintain. But that game didn't show me anything new that I'm looking for. It showed me stuff that I'd already seen. So while I was like, oh, this is so pretty and it's cool and the combat's nice and all the rest of it, I was just repeating the same old shit. I was just going through the motions of here's another game that has this type of progression that is exactly the same as the last one that I played prior, or whatever it was I was playing. And I just thought, you know what, I don't need to play not a reskin, but a copy and paste shell, basically. It's the same thing. You got this box that you have to sit in, and everything else looks different, but it is the same. That was no good for me. But again, not to say it's a bad game, because it isn't. If you like that kind of stuff, great. But for me, it's too little too late. Alongside the console side of things as well. They introduced the console version of it late, and if they released it on console, they would have done really, really well. I say they won't. I mean, they will. But it's 2024, for fuck's sake. It was 2023 when it came out, I think. If you're releasing a game that is an MMORPG, 2020 plus, you need it to be on console on release. Because when they translate stuff to console, it doesn't work very well. I mean, it functions, but it feels like it's been cut and shut. Like putting two cars together that don't belong together, but you've made it move anyway. But when it is released on console and PC at the same time, they've considered both platforms equally. Like ESO. Obviously, the release was separate, but the actual design was already decided. Tried to get the game the other day, and ESO is a far better game, in my opinion. Fair. What is linear? Linear MMO is generally a straightforward path. You've probably got loads of different things to do, but your main goal is to level to X, Y, and Z level to unlock this, to get this gear, to get to this. Otherwise, you can't unlock this. And when you get there, they add new stuff on top and new levels, which makes you separated from the stuff below. It's useless now, you've out-leveled it. Then you have power creep. Power creep is when you out-level and outperform the content based on power. So if everything is level 70 and the new patch is level 75, you're now stronger than the old shit. That's power creep. In ESO, everything is the same level. It's horizontal as fuck. It's wide open. Everything's the same level. The only increase to performance is your own skill level. You get better at it. Yeah, of course, stuff can come into the game that changes the way that things work, but it's not necessarily a power creep on the content. It's a case of you're more skilled or you're using the tools more effectively. Other things like Warcraft, EverQuest, etc., you out-level the stuff so that 90% of the content becomes irrelevant, redundant. You're too strong. An example of that is in EverQuest, there was a boss called Chur in Citadel of Anguish, which is what was considered back in Omens of War, which was a DLC many, many years ago for that particular game. That is the one. That was considered their end game. You had to do loads and loads of overland stuff to find epic encounters, to get certain weapons and bits and pieces, to get keys, to go into a dungeon, to unlock stuff there, to then get another key to unlock something else, to be able to access that particular raid or trial. So it'd take you weeks to get a key to it. And then if you went in there and failed or passed, you'd be locked out for a week. There was a boss in there called Chur, which needed 52 people to kill. And it would take you sometimes about an hour or so to do so. And if you wiped, you're all fucking dead, basically. It's done. You're fucked. You could solo it. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you could solo it. That's power creep. And I don't mean you can solo it because you're really, really skilled. I mean, you could hit as hard as an entire trial. Your character scaled that dramatically that was the end result. ESO, that doesn't happen. You might be able to solo stuff with skill, like a world boss or a dungeon or even a fucking trial boss if you're really good, depending on what it is. But that will still take you a very, very long period of time, and it's just down to skill alone. It's not a case of, hey, it took us an hour to kill that boss, but I went in solo and killed it in 20 minutes. There's a big, big difference. And most linear MMOs are at risk. In fact, they all are at risk of that. It will outscale itself, so other stuff becomes redundant, which is why they sell you max level characters and shit. Which is why ESO doesn't, because you don't need it. Everything is the same. Horizontal plane, horizontal progression. Other stuff is vertical and linear. One way. Need this, need this, need this, get this, unlock this, get to that. ESO, do what you want when you want. Horizontal progress is the way. I can't go back to linear. Me neither, dude. I appreciate linear MMOs and their design. They've been cut and paste things that work very, very well throughout. But now we're in a different time where horizontal progression and freedom of choice is something that people really need. Outside of, oh, I wish I could do this, and you can't. I wish I could do this, and you can't. Well, in this game, you can. So ESO took a very brave move to even try it and succeed. So because of that, and because of how involving it is and all the different things you can do, and how accessible the whole content is for any person at any level, and how much time you don't waste waiting for people to catch up, I can't get into a new linear game properly. So for me, New World was that. It was a case of, it's nice, it's pretty, I don't want to grind out another fucking linear game to inevitably fucking give up on it because I've out-leveled all the shit. I don't want to do that. So, that's why I'm sticking with ESO. Unless something dramatic happens, or unless EverQuest 3 comes out, just saying, that's when I'll go back on everything I just said. Sticking with it. Boring, but that's your opinion. That is a valid opinion. As long as you know why it's boring. Rather than just saying it. Elvin PS, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ninja button activated. But yeah, there's so many fucking choices in this game. There's so many different things you can do. And the most important thing, again, is I can log in on a brand new character and find someone that's been playing for 10 years and just join them in a group. Other games, you're way behind. You can't do that. You need a new home in Freeport. Oh my god, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well done. Congratulations, you have history in a game I reference. Roll on Super Mario Online. Doing well, working on my Dragon Knight is going well so far. Survival, lots of fire, big damage. Excellent. What the fuck am I doing here? Also, storytelling in ESO is excellent. There are virtually no fetch quests. I mean, there's a couple, and they do make sure that happens. I mean, it's a bit of a trend word, I guess, because people are like, oh, fetch quests are boring, because linear MMOs have loads of them. You do have fetch quests in this. It's not like they didn't have them. It's just that the main involving side of the quest is the fact that every single quest NPC is voice acted. Every single one. So it doesn't feel like a click, 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 click. Make sure you type the right thing, otherwise the NPC doesn't fucking function. And then, oh my god, I don't understand the quest. Now they tell you what to do. Just started playing, and there's like 2,000 players in my dungeon, and just slaying out together is pretty cool. Oh, level 2,000 players. Yeah, you just get involved. You just play the game with anyone you fucking want. You don't have to go, well, in 7 weeks' time, when you finally unlock 7 different really difficult feats, you've unlocked all of your levels, got your epic gear and involved 40 people to try and get the pieces you need, then come back to us and we might consider you for a play. Oh, fuck that noise. I understand the structure, I appreciate it for what it is, and there are some games that did very, very well with that, and they still are, but I'm pretty much done with that style. DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Help adventure and my sheep have gone amok. Collect 5 flowers. Kill the sheep. Kill the sheep. This fan is not... Turned it around again. The cat turned it around again. And he's got his eyes wide open. How does it turn? Sneaky. The cat. He turned the thing the other day. And then today, I found it turned while he's just looking up. Just staring. I think he did. 2,000 players in a dungeon, you'd be finished before you load in. You would. So yeah, there's not. I don't dislike the leveling process and the growth or journey of the RPG aesthetic. Like, I understand that is a thing. I've played enough of them. But the linear MMO side of things, where you're forced to do that and you can't play with anyone of a set level until X, Y, and Z, it's just something that I've done too much of. So, not interested in that. I have to admit, all yours, all about mechanics videos, are really very good content, even for the people who doesn't know English. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. I'm glad that translates well, or at least tries to. What's your cat's name? What's your mum's name? His name is Cat. Very well. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Right, let's get the fuck out of here and do another trial. We've got room for 2 more people if you want to join. Activity Finder, Dungeon... No, not Dungeon Finder. Group Finder. Should we just do this again and splat it? Let's do Normal Asylum +2 again. Because if people can manage a semicircle without being lunatics and actually kill ads and robots, and then always get back to that semicircle and make sure they pay attention to the jump mechanics, this will be quite quick and they can just get free achievements and loot. Lizzie, whisper in-game. Do you need a new home? Read that one already. I heard that EverQuest 3 will be in VR. You heard? Dude, EverQuest Next, a long time ago, I had full access to their open kind of, or their closed fucking alpha and beta and whatever the fuck they want to call it. And the visual style for it was not EverQuest in my opinion, but what they were doing with it was going really well. And then they fucking dumped it. They fucking dumped it. I couldn't believe it. She was switching. Good. But she's still got a whisper. He listens to Cat. He does. I call him Cat all the time. Now he's rolling around on the floor going, I didn't move the fan. Yeah. He gaslights me. He actually attacks me when Tony's out of the room. And then when I say he caught me, he's like, well, he's over there. Yeah, he is. Makes me look like a liar. My Xbox would probably just explode. 2,000 players? Yeah, anyone's would explode. Really simple. Get in a bloody semicircle, walk backwards when lightning happens. If the jump happens, run to the sides and block. If there's a robot in the room, kill it. EQ Landmark was a big head enemy. Dude, the EQ3 stuff, well, EQ Next is what they were trying to do with it, and Landmark. I tested the shit out of it. This is Megabot unbiased, indeed. Tested the shit out of it, but they dumped it. I was so disappointed. I wasn't fully invested in it because of the style, the visual style they changed. But then I got into it. I was like, this is a fucking good idea. Why don't they do more of it? And then they didn't. They gave up. Like, all right, whatever. Makes sense. It's a very old Polish comedy with a dog named Doggy. It's really good, actually. There's a mate of mine I used to work with, and they had a cat. No, it wasn't a cat. It was a fucking fish. They got a cat and a fish. I think it was a fish. And they basically allowed the kids to name the animal. Anything else. Buddha, how are you dead? Pay attention, dude. You're making the fish look bad. Anyway, here's the fish. And they said, well, you can name it anything you want. It was a proper youngster. Anything? Yeah, anything. They've already made this deal. He's done what he was supposed to do. He's well behaved. He gets to name the fish. You know what he called it? And he wasn't trying to be funny or joking or anything like that. The kid genuinely wanted to call it this. And they had to deal with it because they agreed. He'd called it Birdie. Fucking Birdie. That was brilliant. It was cat, no wait, it was fish, because I know cats and fish are really hard to distinguish. No, the dude had several different scenarios where that happened, where they allowed the kid to name the animals. The cat was one of them, but the fish was the best one. Dude, it's so funny. What should we call the cat? I can't remember what he called the cat, actually. They called the fish Birdie. He's like, dude, that's brilliant. Your kid's a fucking genius. But why? It sounds stupid. It doesn't matter if it sounds stupid. You said they can do whatever they want, and they did. What did you learn? Funny. You get called fish cat and a catfish. It is funny. Buddha and Gravy are dead. Two people that know this place very, very well are dead. Someone kill that fucking robot. Jesus Christ. I don't want to be that guy, but I took half of you in here on VAS +2. One try, no wipes. And now you're on normal. You've forgotten how to do it. Kill the robots. That's it. Yes, of course, you got to make your so you stand still with the poison and block the big bumper and stay out of stupid and move backwards when the lightning comes in and always get in the semicircle. But at the moment, I'm seeing no fucking semicircle, no robot being killed, and everyone dead on the floor. It's not good, is it? What did you learn? Don't have kids. That was funny. Birdie. There we go. Now everyone's res. Brilliant. Now we can start again and pretend we know what we're doing. Stay out of stupid. Block the big jump. Interrupt that thing. Kill him. Move out of lightning. Get back into the semicircle. Yay! Now it looks like people are playing again. Shit semicircle, but 7 points for effort. 8 deducted for standing in stupid.
Hello there.
Lady, hello there. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. 26% he's going to jump, 25 for fire. All you need to do is have a semicircle in the middle of the room. If the front one's going to get you, move back. If the back one's going to get you, move forward. If the middle one's going to get you, block. Really easy. Basically, front, back, avoid, middle, block. You don't need to bore people with the details about whether you can cleanse or not, or whether it does this amount of damage or not, or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is where you stand and pay attention to the mechanics. The intricacies are irrelevant. They only count later when you really want to read up on it. Got him. I don't got him. I'll wait until he does the steam. Remember, if you're on a Lazy Sork, you do not need to be in his face. You have 28 meter range. If you run up to something and try to melee it, when you have 28 meter range, you don't know your build. The DPS check for this child. Nope. No, there is not. People will force you to believe there is. There is not. Unless you want to go over a loose one, which is the Protectors. If you're under low health on the boss and you have one Protector in the room and you don't get it down quick enough, you're going to end up getting 2 and then 3 and then you just end up with loads of them. You do need to kill those, but that's incredibly low and really, really rare for that to happen. Only really happens when people are panicking. Outside of that, no. Well, technically, they'll enrage. Yes, they will. They will enrage. That's all. You can still kill them. You can still survive. Done it on stream. I've solo tanked this on VAS +2 with both the ads enraged and it's still been fine. Bear in mind, I've also done it with no healer. You can kill it on a tank. You can. That's how low the deep's check is. The ads and the boss do not have a DPS check. They have negative effects if you don't kill them at a certain time, but they don't have a DPS check. Technically, the boss doesn't have either. But the Protectors, the ones that make the boss immune, if you don't kill one, you'll end up with 2, and then the ads are invulnerable too. You need to get rid of them. Very, very few legitimate DPS checks in the game. Correct. People will try to force you to believe that you need X, Y, and Z DPS, else you can't do it. That is a false statement. They will also try to back that up with a complete backpedal after you prove them wrong by saying, well, actually, you don't because I've done it here. They'll respond with, well, I don't want to be in there for 7 hours. No, you want to be in there for 6 weeks instead trying to do something you can't do. There's always that conflict. As soon as you prove someone wrong, that there's no actual legitimate DPS check on a particular boss, they then backpedal and then try to forcibly kind of make you believe that you're now a bad person for trying because how dare you still succeed? And they'll tell you that you just wasted more time instead. Do exist are pretty straightforward to clear as long as everyone's alive, correct? So for example, and most of the DPS checks are relatively low in comparison to the difficulty of the content that you're up against. And they are usually only for a few people, not everyone. What's the highest DPS check in the ESO trials? 40. Well, technically VSS. You would argue that Rockgrove has it, but technically speaking, once you get to that stage, you are in execute anyway, so your DPS ramps up depending on what you're building. So the most trickiest one actually only applies to 3 people, and that is in VSS, where you have to have between 41 and 43 per person while you're down there for the duration. So from 1 second until the final second of that particular phase, when you're downstairs with the statue dude that you have to kill, not the statue, the big cat, you need 41 to 43 each consistently. That's it. Obviously, you have to bring your own buffs, debuffs, and survival, and you have to dodge and break and get out of fucking pins and all that kind of shit. But if all 3 of you can consistently maintain 41 to 43 down there, you're done. The rest of the team are upstairs. The whole team don't need it. Just the portal team. If you put Rockgrove in the chat, actually, there's a guide there explaining how the last boss, Zelvaka, on hard mode, actually scales the DPS check, if you like, because that one does have one. But that is based on the fire lifting up off the floor, like the lava. As it comes up, eventually you'll end up dead. That check is actually relatively low in consideration with what you would probably have if you got there. And the execute phase, while it is technically supposed to be higher, your DPS surpasses that if you got past stage 2. So let's say for argument's sake, stage 2 you need like 50k, which you don't, but let's just say for argument's sake you did. When you get upstairs, if you needed 60, you've already done 50 consistently anyway with your normal DPS. When you go into execute phase, some of your execute abilities go up by like 300-400%. You end up doing a shit ton more in the upstairs stage. So if you can do downstairs, upstairs is easier. The only thing you got to watch out for is the mechanics are slightly different. So the off-balance temper, for argument's sake, that consistently will sit there around a really healthy amount of DPS that way surpasses the stuff downstairs in the middle room, as long as your group is paying attention, everyone's not dead. When you get to execute phase, regardless of what the dummy hump will fucking tell you, overall, consistently, that's the part of the fight you're in. You're in 40% and under. That Jesus beam constantly can do anything between 200 and 400k DPS at that point in time, if you're maintaining buffs and bonuses, just on 40 to 1% alone. That phase there, as long as you're using executes effectively and you're actually maintaining your rotations, your performance on your characters, again, depending on how they build, skyrockets. So that check there is there, but it's not scary because you're already outperforming it, as long as you're not dead. So it's the point of people making ridiculous requirements of 100k plus DPS hard mode content, because they're gatekeeping. They're gatekeeping. They want to make sure that they appear to be cool as fuck, and you can't get in. So make your own group. Also, if someone wants that because they are trying to do whatever is going to try and do as a guild leader, that's up to them. But it doesn't mean that that is required. That's a requirement for their expectations for their group. That's not a requirement for the content. That's a lie. So people need to word it correctly without gaslight backhand slapping people in the face by saying, well, you don't need that, but you'll be in there for 7 hours. No, you won't. No, you won't. 100k plus on the dummy, by the way, is bullshit. Because the dummy has very specific buffs, bonuses, and variables on it with a very specific amount of health. And there are about 20 plus buffs, bonuses, synergies, and set procs that don't exist on that dummy. So there's lots and lots of things that you can take advantage of and synergize with within your group that doesn't hold to alter the way that your group performs. So that doesn't speak for everything. Not even close. Sam's too complicated. What's complicated? I was going to ask because trying to complete Veteran Rockgrove, and apparently there are DPS checks asked for 90k. 90k is double what you would need in there, dude. Double. Heard that more DPS is easier, so when people choose pro group, the trifectas, I heard they ask for big numbers. You keep saying I heard. You keep looking up the wrong information, Kodak. Easier? Not necessarily. Because if you don't know the mechanics, and you don't play the mechanics, and you didn't quite push for that skip this mechanic level, because, I don't know, someone missed a light attack, or luck wasn't in your room at the time, then you have to do the mechanics. So if you never learn them and you're presented with them, you're dead. Learning the mechanics and pacing it will make you progress 10 times faster than forcibly trying to power your way through content with just DPS alone. From a meeting with the devs, Kodaks, you don't have to do I heard because you saw it on Reddit again, because you keep looking up shit that you shouldn't. From the devs. From a meeting that I was personally part of, maybe 2-3 years ago. I have loads of them, but this one in particular is about 2-3 years ago. Developers said very clearly that they would like to see, and this is why they design things the way they do, they would like to see many more strategies applied outside of the brute force only mentality. In other words, they design the content for you to play, not just to out DPS or else. Now, there are fights which are really, really fun if you do nuke them, if you know what you're doing and if you're capable. But that's the thing. It's supposed to be one of those situations where it's kind of rare. Well done, you're really good at stuff. Congratulations. But it's not the only way to do it. People that force that's the only way are deliberately trying to not include people, and they're trying to gatekeep. And if their group is already full, the gates are closed anyway. Make your own group. Raven said Zyrant's dead. 9 times out of 100, those requirements are stated because the people making it really think that the real requirements groups require that. The content itself does not. Correct. And 9 times out of 10 also, it's a tank. And no, not all tanks are dickheads, but it's normally a tank sitting there in a Discord channel doing fuck all. Nothing. Just posting shit in a not safe for work channel all day long for weeks at a time, telling everyone else, all the DPS, that they want to show screenshots and videos of them hitting 100, 120k, 130k, or else they're not joining. So they do that. They go through it for fucking weeks and weeks and weeks until everyone is good enough. Then the tank finally turns up. They go into a trial. Everyone's dead because no one's had any practice yet. And then they stop trialing, and then they go back to the fucking drawing board and regurgitate, or not regurgitate, rotate the fucking DPS again, kicking people out and bringing new people in. Constantly assessing dummy humps. Go in and practice. Why people gatekeep? Because they don't want you to get stuff done, because then if they do, then you're equal to them rather than them being better than you. Simple as that. It's inadequacy and stupidity. If you've got a group and it's full, mind your business and get on with it. If you want to go hell for leather and just go smashing shit tons of DPS and smash stuff in the face and not learn anything, or just maybe you're good at it and that's what you like to do, fair enough. But also if you want to play things your own way, that's the point of the fucking game, that's also fair enough. Complete sentences contained, right? Start by joining the random trials, got quite a few achievements and skin that way. The thing is, the game is accessible to everyone. That's what we keep trying to underline. People that try to stop you from accessing the stuff that is free for you to get into, part of the problem. There's no need for it. Mind your own business. I don't give a fuck what you do in your groups. It's your group. But I'll underline that also works both ways. Shouldn't give a fuck about what I do. Or what Bob does. Or what Adrea does in his own time with his cool helmet. I used to be a tank. I said not all. That wasn't a dig. They get these clicks and they feel they know all knowledge and decide to speak for player base, conveniently ignoring what the devs say. They do indeed. This is very true. But something that is very common is that when someone gets an achievement, instead of being happy with it and considering the fact that their team together got it, they will try to speak for everyone. Like, well, nobody does that. Nobody wants that. Nobody speaks like that. Nobody uses that set. Nobody gives a fuck what you say. And to be fair, that's probably more accurate of a statement than their own. The consensus. Yeah, it's made up consensus. I did the reverse. Well, I wasn't talking about you, Howland. I'm talking about in general. I'm trying to teach people understand how things actually work. My team's doing hard modes we got, and our off week we discuss builds to improve DPS in the trial we work on. The thing is, it's not always about deciding your builds. Sometimes it's about getting people good at their builds. Maybe the build isn't the problem. It's rude to assume someone knows everyone's mind. Correct. So many people do that. They see someone die, they see something go wrong, and like, right, change your build. And you're standing stupid. Change your build. The boss didn't die quick enough for your expectation. Change your build. No, stop changing shit. Work on the strategy. A strategy is only as strong as its group's ability to... only as good as the group's ability to perform it correctly. If you don't perform it correctly, the strategy's not the problem. You are. If you apply it correctly, whatever it is you're trying to do, correctly, flawlessly, and it still fails, then change it. Until then, get good at it on a consistent basis, and then figure out where to micromanage certain things that need to be altered, or micro buff, or whatever, here and there. Like, change that for this, get a tiny bit more pen here, get a tiny bit more weapon damage here. And just do minor adjustments along the way once you're already perfect at it. Because you'll find that there's a vast difference between someone using something that works and someone using something that works and is good at it. So Lazy Sork, for example, I've seen people that can get 10k DPS. I know full well if you hold wall of elements and a heavy attack and you're inside a trial scenario, and we're going to do vague buffs and bonuses here because they vary massively, we'll crack anywhere between 60 to 100k and more, depending on what is there at the time. But if you are unskilled and scared of the content and not paying attention, you get fuck all. So once that person gains confidence, and once that person gets their clears done, they will apply themselves better, and they will improve as a group. The whole lot will go faster and get better scores and all this kind of stuff without changing a fucking thing if they do it properly. Then, once they're really, really good at that, if you need to alter anything, then go for it. But people constantly changing their setups after their first ever try do not understand how the game works properly, and they put more emphasis on their gear and their level than they do their own button pressing. Also, you're spamming, dude. I didn't even get to read that. I was typing. Talking even. Typing with my face. Part of the discussion, build strategy, said you're figuring out what works best for us. Yes, I'm talking about that. I've taken your advice in building a team and doing the content. Noise. Builds aren't a supplement for experience and skill. They're not. The stupid thing is, people will always force you to believe that your gear is the problem. Now, unless you're doing something really, really negative, like taunt and stuff that you shouldn't taunt, or healing stuff when you shouldn't heal, or interrupting when you shouldn't interrupt. I mean, those are situations that are different. But your setup alone needs to support you and the group's way of play, and then from there on, you can enhance that if you need to. But again, first try. If I run into here, taunt something, and I die, I'm not going to now change every single set I'm using because I died. I might just have to block. People make excuses for bad performance instead of understanding where to fix things. And if you're an honest person, raid leader, group, whatever, you'll notice the flaws and fix those rather than trying to micromanage loads of different things that don't need adjusting just yet. Gotta go. Thanks for the runs. Have a good night. Laters, dude. Thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who went to leave the stream. We are going to go on to... We'll do Cloudress again. Fuck it. I'm sure people still need Reliquin or whatever it is they're chasing. It's just frustrating. You can't shortcut being better at the game. Now, you can make your setups and your strategies easier to use and perform in, but you can't shortcut being good just by slapping loads of extra damage on. Still find myself like that at times where I'm just spamming attacks and same attack over and over, draining my stamina. I need to work on doing it properly, especially on the cleave build. Correct. Kodak, I don't understand your sigh. Like I said, a prime example of that is the Laser Sork. I've seen people sit there, put down Wall of Elements and hold heavy attack, and that's all they need to do. That's all they need to do. And they've still fucked it up. Can you do +3 on Cloudress? On normal? Yes. VCR, no, that's wrong. Cloudress in the chat if you want the guide. Might be CR, actually. Anyway, wall, heavy, just hold it. That's it. That's all they've got to do. And I've seen people perform badly with it. It's fuck all wrong with the build. There's everything wrong with the person applying it. That takes time. Practice takes time. Don't try and shortcut that. Build the confidence of your team. Teach them how to do mechanics. Notice when they're applying themselves properly rather than just, oh, we've got more DPS now because that guy turned up. Understand that there is a big difference between someone not pressing the buttons properly and someone doing stuff really, really well. Like, you can do 10 or 70 on the same setup just based on confidence alone. So before you change all of your builds and all of your skills and all this kind of stuff to try to fast track progress or faster runs, notice what the problem is first and then build on that stuff later. No, there's no gang, Kodak. Get off Reddit, for fuck's sake, you're exhausted. Dear oh dear. It's for sticker book purposes, not because people necessarily want it. Also, that's useless unless you interrupt a target anyway. If you don't interrupt it, it's got no interruptables, and it's fucking shit. And the same with Reliquin. If you can't light attack or heavy attack once every 5 seconds, still fucking shit. Because you're not going to get the procs for it. Those sets are skill-based. Ready's amazing set if you can use it. If you can use it. Let's get back. The boss is fucked. Thank you. Looks like you can't stand where the boss spawns. You have to just pull it from a distance, which is a new feature, but whatever. Thank you for the link. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, all the regular... No, not regular. All the arenas and... Not even arenas. All dungeons are normal acronyms, and all arenas and trials are V, and then the acronym. Okay, dummy, don't move. It doesn't. That's not even a sarcastic statement. It's true. It doesn't move. Flash, please. Yes! Thank you! Where the fuck is it? Oh, come here. Yoink. I think someone else got a taunt because that fell off, even though he's taunted. Maybe not. Maybe I missed. Kill it, please. Thank you. How many people in this group have done +1 or +2 before on normal? Just yes or no in the group chat, do. Kind of funny is people give so much importance on performance on a dummy and it stands still and does nothing compared to, let's say, a direct dungeon or trial. That's what I keep trying to explain to you. Plus, it's also got specific buffs, bonuses, variables, whatever, on it that are rigged as fuck. Because you might not have that in your group, and you definitely don't have the uptimes of it. Well, maybe you do if you have add-ons. No, you don't. No, you don't. And logs are fucking rigged anyway, because people only show what they want you to see. You can actually opt out of showing that log. So only ever show the good ones. Those people have done it. Lena hasn't done it. Okay, that's fine. We can do +1.
Will enjoy the gift of your bloody corpse.
Big number of them, it could even be a third of real content. Yes, it could. Or the other way around. Notice I was very careful about that. Or the other way around, because it can show very big differences when actually in content. An example of that, we said this many times before on stream. An example of that is the Lazy Sork versus the Off-Balance Templar. Two very different builds, both equally capable of all content in the game. One of them will show 70k, 70, maybe 80k on the dummy. The other one will show 112. Which one of the two is strongest? Now, you would argue that the one with the lowest number is the weakest, right? Regardless of sustainability, which you have to manage, and AoE or single target. Both of them have got AoE and single target, but equal to each other. But which one would be the strongest? One with the higher numbers? In content, we had two different targets, one either side of the room, both with the same debuffs on. Exactly the same. So an identical fight either side. Same buffs, debuffs the lot. Both of them killed both targets at exactly the same time. So does Off Balance have 70 or does Lazy Sork have 112? Now I know dismissive people go, oh, obviously the lower end. No, it's not. It's showing you that they're the same. Regardless of that fucking dummy in content, they are the same. Don't think it irritates me anyway. So many variables that throw off DPS compared to actual content. If you are arguing yourself off of it, you need to fight a world boss or something. You need to fight something that moves. What is block mitigation? Block mitigation for me, as in currently, or what is it? What it is how much damage you resist, let's say, or ignore when blocking. And it does stack with other mitigation bonuses, but mitigation is multiplicative. That meaning you can't get to, strictly speaking, 100%. You're not supposed to be able to. There's been a couple of overall kind of bugs and shit along the way, but that's the design. If you put beginner in the chat, there's an episode there in the How to Get Good series about damage mitigation and how to calculate it. People pass is not used that way. Sorry to stop you there, but that is not the right way to use that word. However, I know what you mean. For fun and low rotation, obviously it doesn't correlate to content, but still enjoy passing. I would love to pretend that that is true, but the people we're referring to are the ones that hold that as you must do this or else. They don't do it for fun. Now, some people do, and that's perfectly fine. Competing against your mates with a fucking target dummy going, I hit harder than you, brilliant, because you can rig the shit out of it. That is fun. But that confirms you can rig the shit out of it. Lots of people use it as a key. Like, if you don't have it, you can't get in the gate. That's what we're talking about. Not the naive, it's just for fun side of things. Because it's not. It is designed to be a target. It is designed to have practice involved, but people misuse it as a way to restrict others from content. It's fucking annoying. Correct me if I'm wrong, better way of learning would be to rotation content. It would be. Personally, it would be. I mean, you could be trying to figure out certain numbers of certain skills, and when the buffs are present, you can decide whether you want to keep that or not because it's doing what you did or didn't expect it to do. 1 second. But the overall gauge of it at the end is not valid. Always mix up, was damage mitigation capped at 90% or block mitigation? No, it's not capped at 90%. It's less than 100. Because when it's multiplicative, you can't get to 100. You can get fucking close, but you can't get to 100. Because if you got to 100 or more, you would then heal instead of taking damage. So they made it multiplicative instead of additive. Because there were things that made you go over 100%. Cheese is sometimes just fun. No. I don't teach people how to cheese because I have a series called All About Mechanics. I teach you the mechanics on how things actually work. If I taught you to cheese, then you'd never learn mechanics, which meant when the cheese got fixed, you'd be fucked. You wouldn't have the knowledge. So an archive is a good way to gauge how well you actually play when you know mechanics. It is if you don't consider the numbers, because obviously there are buffs and bonuses in there that don't exist anywhere else in the game. So that is something to consider, but actually paying attention to what's going on and base mechanics like blocks, dodges, interrupts, staying out stupid, etc., yeah, very good. Can you just give you a drive-by hydrate? Yes, she did. 2 people haven't had +1 or 2 or 3 in here. So we're going to do that afterwards. Yes, it's on normal. Yes, you can do it. Doesn't matter. Where the fuck is Zamaja? There you go. Always run around the edge of the room when you're taunting her and make sure that you never face her at the group. Because if you do, you're fucked. People need to get those spears. Never mind. Raddy's on it. We've got some good positions for her today. Nice. You don't need to get a bit of rhythm for the new rotation and learning content. Correct. That is generally its purpose. People have decided to misuse that. And cause problems with it, quite frankly. And stupid people fall for it all the time. And the funny thing is, the people that tell you that those variables are not skewed and they don't exist, are the same ones skewing the fucking variables in the first place. Like, they don't exist, but you're using them. Got it. Okay. Prime example of that is having loads of dummies stacked up, firing off Dawnbreaker, deleting the dummies because you can reset them instantly, then ninja changing your ultimate and dropping a meteor on the new target, and pretending that that extra 300 weapon and spell damage didn't make any difference on your burst. Yeah, it did. You rigged it. It's not real. Well, technically in content, dude, there's a fucking monologue before each bloody fight anyway. So you ain't demonstrating shit. Wouldn't recommend going straight into trials and stuff for a new build without at least practicing first. I would. Because that's where you're going to use it. There's nothing wrong with you smacking the dummy first, but if you're using it to see what the outcome is number-wise, and you're expecting that to be making a huge difference in content, it won't. What is wrong with going into content with a new build instead of hitting the dummy? What do you think we did before dummies existed? For several years. Before Homestead existed. That's exactly what we did. That's how you play a game. I see my group improve and get things done. It's so much fun. Yes, it is. Again, you can utilize it as a tool if you really want to. But you have to understand its purpose. And know the difference between rigging numbers for the sake of numbers and understanding their validity in content. Somebody has been through and learning mechanics. One of the biggest improvements you can make is when, from dying to Az to solo and ink slayer, just mechanic educator, education even, build education and practice. Yes. But I'm Zoned, watching you before I go out and celebrate my birthday weekend. Love the content. Aria, thank you very much indeed for joining. Happy birthday. Bit and cake in the chat on YouTube. Endgame content looks fun. Looking forward to being able to try it eventually. It's not endgame. The endgame is subjective in ESO. It's not linear. It's not a case of you need to get to this and then unlock this and then, by the way, this is the endgame. That's not the case. Endgame is your own decision. What you like to do. Might be fishing, might be PvP, might be trials, might be dungeons, might be arenas, might be standing in your house looking pretty. Fashion, generally speaking, is the end game because every single person that tries to do something that they deem difficult and want to show off about it, want to show off a title, a skin, a mount, or something to effect that makes them look cool. MMO RPG 101. Look cooler than the person beside you. So the end game is whatever you're chasing at the time. It's subjective. But this stuff, Coggers, you can join this stuff at level 1. There's no gauge for it unless you want to do the harder mode, which is here. You go on to normal, to veteran, you change it. That happens after level 50. But the gear from it is the same. Obviously there is, what are you switching for? Dear oh dear. Imagine that. I ask people to just join and then they go like, well, I'm doing my dailies. No, fuck your dailies. Do it in your own time. All the content is accessible. There's a couple of different perfected versions of gear, but they only have one extra stat. It doesn't actually change the proc or the 5-piece outcome. They're the same. Still learning? No worries. This is on normal at the moment. We were going to go vet, but we didn't get enough fucking people. I'm chasing unlimited inventory. I will never reach my end game. There you go. So that's what you're doing. Your end game is to collect all the things. Didn't you do a stream a while back joining Pugs Trials on a level 10 or 32? I've gone into one on level like 4 or some shit. You can do what you want. There's no restrictions for it. The only restriction is do you have access to it. Like, have you bought that DLC? Do you have this, that, or the other? If you don't have access to the content, it's different, but your level won't lock you out. Spend way too much time in fashion. Same with dungeons as well. Yeah, the dungeon finder has got checkpoints as to which ones they open for you in the finder, but every single dungeon you can just walk up to the fucking door on purpose. So this one here, Coral Eyrie, that's a DLC dungeon. Strictly speaking, if you were to use this, which is the dungeon finder, you'd have to be level 45. But if you decided to just go in and just walk in the door, or travel to someone that's in there, you can go do it now. You can do the quest right away. You can do the dungeon. You can do all the bosses. You get loot from it. You're not restricted. And you don't get loot that is higher than your level. You get the stuff that you are. You're not locked out from any of the content. Been way too much time in fashion. Dude, so repeat that message. Me too. Have we got everyone back now? I'm assuming we have. Claw's joining us. Let's go. Really simple, so that we don't look like noobs. Whichever ad spawns, kill it. It's really simple. Fire, hug up. Hoarfrost, obviously drop it on the ground. Not in the portal. And lightning, you need to swap bars. And if you can't swap bars, heal your asses off. Damage shield like fuck, heal your asses off. Also, there is PvP, which is another big world. I already said that. But yes, there is. Housing for you. Nice. We're going out. We're going to reset it. We'll go again. Spend more tweaking my fashion than I do original look. Yeah, pretty much. Your goal could also become Emperor Pog. It could be Pog. Oh, dear. Boing. Did Lonely Girl leave? Gotta go. Food time. Thank you, Lonely Girl, for joining. Much appreciated. We've still got room for 2 more people if you want to join. Just doing normal cloud risk, but we'll +3 it. There is an achievement for that, and there's more loot too. If you like that kind of thing. Social, group, normal, vet, normal. That button there, that just changes the difficulty, that's all. That's available at level 50+. Everything else, do what you want. Excuse me. Is this PC EU? Nope. PlayStation EU. My phone needs charging again. We should get Tony in here. If she's on the PlayStation, because we're on normal anyway. Read that. Caught up. Excellent. Straight in. Do I want the quest? Sure. Boing. If you run around like a lunatic, you're going to die. Stay behind the boss at all times. Always kill the orbs. If you don't kill the orbs, you're dead. Simple as that. Orbs, add, orbs, add, orbs, add. Boss will die eventually anyway. Adrea and Unforgiven Carpet, you're going downstairs. Everybody else stay upstairs. PSEU. It is PSEU, correct. Are you on PlayStation, Tony? We have one downstairs. Wing. Jabby McJabface. Epic. Don't pull anything. We're waiting. Looking at Loki. Okay, fair enough. Because otherwise you could join us. If you're watching Loki though, don't worry. Don't worry. You've got to watch it. You've got to catch up. Loki's fucking epic. Wait until everybody's in. Still got 2 more slots. What is that? Brain is needed relaxing. Watch Loki. Let's go. +3. Don't die. It's really simple. If you panic, you didn't listen to a word I just said. My phone. I wonder what the fucking phone was doing. What the hell is Bry? We got an Arcanist in the room. It looks like a book wizard. Do we have a book wizard? Really simple. Do not focus the boss. Focus the ads and the orbs. Really simple. Stay behind the boss at all times. Don't be a lunatic. Easy peasy. Where the fuck has she gone? Uh-oh. Always go to the side so it doesn't mind blast the group. Sororia, fire, it means you stack up. Lightning, you need to swap bars if you can. If not, heal your asses off. And Hoarfrost, you need to drop it in the group so someone can pick it up. Do not take it downstairs. Perfect hug up mechanic. Well done. Stay together at all times. Overloading your weapons. Oh no! I need to be on that bar anyway. Tip, by the way, if you don't want the weapons to be overloaded on a particular main bar, when it says weapons are overloaded in the subtitles, go to the bad bar. Go to the one you don't want to use. Then it will trigger it on there, and you can swap to the good one and stay there for 10 seconds. Kill the ad, not the boss. Need to go round the room so she aims at me. No one's putting enough damage on the boss. On the ad even. They're focusing the boss, which is tricky. Focus the ad. Otherwise you end up in trouble. Ads are coming out. Why are you giving me lightning again for, dude? I think the lightning's broken, you know. They give me like 30 odd stacks. I'm going the wrong way. My bad. Don't stand the way she's facing. You'll die. If you scatter, you're doing it wrong. You should be behind the boss all the time unless you're dealing with the portal or the fingers. Cool to see a trial from Tank's perspective. Shout out for Tony Silver in the chat. Thanks all the time. Glory's about to sit down. Beautiful. Now we're going to get the next ad. Easy peasy. Rinse repeat. Reliquin and Teraj Hal. Don't know the rest of it. Don't care. It's not important. I just like that bit. It's funny as fuck. Posh boy. Kill Reliquin in the back of the face. He is debuffed. Focus him. Nice. 30% damage done already. Easy peasy. Keep going, keep going. Focus him. Fingers in the room. You have to kill the noodles. Kill tentacles. Lena, don't be dead. If that was on Vet, you would have to deal with picking up a shadow and killing it. Or killing a shadow. Otherwise, you can't res people. Yes, a shadow comes out of their body and tries to one-shot people if they try and res. That's the mechanic. So, it's a kill first, res second. Why is everyone dying? Someone didn't drop the Hoarfrost. Synergy will come up. Press it. I'm going the wrong way. I'm in the pizza. My bad. Don't be dead upstairs. Pizza time. Just dodge the boss. If you got aggro, keep her face away from the group. Pizza, please. Oh, man. Missed it. Cass, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna have to do this again. Rip, we're dead. We were gonna die anyway because it was falling apart, so whatever. And I stood in pizza. So, I'm gonna explain this one time because it shouldn't take that long to retain this kind of information, or at least hear it. Stay behind the boss at all times, deal with the ads. If the tentacles are in the room, you must kill them. Because I saw several people die to tentacles. If there's a pizza mechanic, which I fell in, don't fall in it. I was too busy paying attention to other people and didn't do the thing. Behind the boss, hit the ad. Behind the boss, hit the ad. Behind the boss, hit the ad. If there's orbs, kill them. If there's noodles, kill them. Apart from that, remain in a strict formation. Much like Vass, we need to be in a semicircle and get the fuck out. Semicircle, get the fuck out. This one is on the tail, move away. On the tail, move away. Never stand in front of her. Ever. If you don't drop that Hoarfrost in the group, someone else won't pick it up, you'll die. It will be a domino effect of deaths. So, you're your own worst enemy if you don't pay attention to it. Simple. Actually, I should probably tell everyone to change their build, shouldn't I? Because that's definitely the problem. Too soon? Cass is getting ninja button. Orb's dead. Osin, stop running out of the pack. Stay together. You're doing mega, but you gotta stay together. If someone's running around wildly, you're gonna die, because there's no one healing you. So Aurora, there she is. Focus her, you'll be fine.
Quickly! You must get in the March's gate!
Wookiees. Again, the boss has obviously moved, so he should be on the tower. The only people that really need to move are the ones chasing down the spears. I think Raddy's doing that anyway, so you're good. Boss is taking a lot of damage. Sororia needs to be primaried. Ooh, that was savage and true. I mean, I could be precious about it and go, ah. Or I could just tell you exactly what the problem is. Pizza! Pizza! That was close. Don't be dead. Oh, man. I just got pumbered. Ah, good. Where the fuck is the boss? Oh, there you are. Where's Sororia? Come here. Focus Sororia. If you try to fast pace this outside the person telling you what to do, you're just going to make a fuck up. Pizza is never a problem, always a solution. Not this pizza. This is death pizza. Don't be dead, Lizzie. You're not allowed to be dead. It's against the rules. Nice res. But I'd never stand in front of Zamaja. What are you doing? You've been playing this game before, right? Reliquin's coming in. There he is. Posh boy. Blah, 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 blah. And so I shall. I don't know what the fuck the rest of it is. I'm never going to repeat the rest of it. The rest of it's not funny. That bit is. Lizzie, you're standing in front of the boss. You're going to get mind blasted. Whee. I got you. You're still in front of the boss. You're going to get mind blasted. What you doing? You're not the tank today. Made a mistake calling it pizza. Makes people run at it instead of calling out. Maybe.
Locate the power source of the March's gateway and
I mean, I thought people would pay more attention to it. Why am I down there again, for fuck's sake? I don't want to be down there.
my spear of light shall show you the way.
Someone deal with this. Got it, got it, got it. Or not, it's the wrong one. If the boss is on, you just turn it away. This is not going well. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, you did it. Nice. Well done. Boss, boss, boss. Got you. Got you as well. Beautiful. Good recovery. Oh, that's what I'm having for dinner. Mind reader. Obviously. Reliquin is down. Just Gallonway to finish with now. Nice and easy. Repeat everything you've just done, except what Lizzie just did when she died. Don't be dead. You need to get rid of the tentacles. If you don't get rid of tentacles, everyone's going to get stunned to fuck on the floor and die. Remember, people, to go wide with Zamaja. Don't stand in front of her face. You are going to take a one-shot. Doesn't matter how much you don't listen to me, you are going to die.
We can't allow the March's gateway to remain open. It
Where the
must
fuck
be
is Gallonway?
from within.
There he is. Come here. Focus the ad like fuck. You might want to interrupt them. Remember, on the tail, I don't see people on the tail. Unless you're killing noodles with range or chasing spears, you need to be on the tail. What's over there? Peter! That was close. Again, I'm going wide so the group doesn't get mind blasted. You're gonna take our good advice in life. Very good. I see what you did there, Mike. Noodles. If you don't kill the noodles, then you're in trouble because the fight isn't over yet. Also, don't use executes when the shadow comes into the room until the shadow is in execute. Because that's a new fight, by the way. People fail at that all the time. They're like, oh, the thing is happening. Noodles, for fuck's sake. So this is when execute panic kicks in, when people do stupid shit and they forget the basics. The basics are, it doesn't matter how long the boss takes. Kill the ad, kill the noodles. If you got to do another phase downstairs, do another phase downstairs. Until you get good at it. Oh, perfect position for Zamaja face. Galloway's almost down. Nice and paced. Fucking heals. What the shit, dude? I disagree. Alright, whatever. Shadows up. Brilliant. Don't stack. I lied. Do stack. You'll be fine. Gotta kill the bubbles, gotta kill the noodles. If you do that, you got it. Big heals. Don't be dead. You see the boss has got 72% health left? It's not execute yet. People see that shadow come up after Zamaja's gone down, health-wise. They're like, oh my god, use a Jesus beam on the shadow. No, don't do that. You're doing fuck all. It's a new fight. Don't be dead. People are falling apart to execute panic. It's really simple at this point in time. Focus on the basics. If you stand in front of Zamaja, you are going to end up with a death. Because she's going to mind blast you. She's down. Yes! Well done. Excellent. See, it's not that hard. Here's our ninjas, working and lurking. No problem. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? GG? You did it. See, it's not that hard. Stay on the tail, kill the ads. That's it. This downstairs stuff, semantics. Don't worry about that. Panic will kill you faster than any mechanic in the game. Faster than any mechanic. Sorry, a ring, Reliquin helmet, and some greaves, and then a sword as well. Got 4 bits of loot out of that. GG. GG's in the chat, people.
My friends,
Just because I'm normal doesn't mean it's not difficult. People do not get this done. People do not get normal Fungal Grotto done. The stats that Rich gave us a long time ago was that the vast majority of the community can't even get past the second boss. It doesn't mean everyone's shit at the game. It just means that some of you are actually a lot better than you think. The gauge between lowest skill to highest skilled is fucking broad.
We may not have been able to.
You should have got an achievement for that. We have room for 2 more people. If we have 2 more people, we'll do a vet trial. If not, we'll just do another normal one. Actually, put your role in the chat. What are you? I'm pretty sure we've got 2 healers. So I'm pretty sure I saw Cleric and Book Wizard. Boing. I say put role, and he puts Cleric. Technically, if that was EverQuest, that would be correct, because that is a thing. He puts lazy. Just, are you DPS or healer? Cleric P, you're not wrong. Put Cleric in the chat. Exclamation point Cleric. That thing is fucking insane. You are not dying if that's paying attention to you. Healer DD at the moment. Okay. Fuck it. You want to kill some dragons? Go to Sunspire. Where the fuck is Sunspire? I know where I'm going. You will see the mechanics in this. We've done this on Vet many times on stream before and taught people how to do the portals. In fact, they've had like 2 tries and understood it. But we'll go normal to get some shit. Give you something to kill. We don't have a full group, so why the fuck not? Boing. It's a Saturday night, people. Everyone's out getting drunk, so they're not doing trials tonight. Did they fix the bug where it was dropping perfected in regular NCR +3? It obviously didn't just happen, so yes. This dude hasn't even spent half his fucking champion points. Didn't need them. Oh well. There's a couple of fixes for Infinite Archive coming with the new patch as well. There's a few content bug fixes, actually. Quests and mechanical issues and bits and pieces. They happen. As annoying as they are, they happen from time to time. PSU, correct. We've got room for 2 more people. If you want to come in on a normal trial and smash dragons in the back of the face, whisper me in-game PlayStation EU. Especially those people that think, oh, I can't get in trials. You can. You can just walk through the door. But normal difficulty, doesn't matter what level you are. I don't give a fuck what level you are, in fact. We actually had a stream one night where we took all of our... Is Rav's Takeover, actually. And Twy... Was it Rav's Takeover or Twy's? Rav's Takeover, and Twy told everyone that it had to do... take their clothes off. So I was there like a noob, fully armored, and realized everyone was completely naked. So we actually beat up the last boss with punching it. Completely. No weapons, nothing. Just punching it. The only skills you could use were non-weapon skills. Can Xbox join, or is this not crossplay? It's not crossplay, no. It is not. There's 6 servers, but it's not crossplay. I am on every single server, but tonight is PlayStation EU. I'll give people 1 minute to get the whispers in, just in case they want to join, but we've got room for 2 more. Ring deeps. I'm gonna have to solo tank it, aren't I? Yay! Boing. Let's go! Quite simple. When the lightning cats are facing you, block. They jump, block again. Boing. Ice boss. If people know the mechanics, I need 3 people for the ice tombs. Tombs, not tombs. It's posh, wasn't it? Just tell me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. If not, I'll explain it. Really easily. Because it's not fucking difficult at all. People make a big deal of it. Bless is 1. Brilliant. Carpet is 2. Do you know the mechanics, Carpet? Then it's 3. Okay, I know Flair and Les know it. Kest is joining us. Let's go. So, when his knuckle punches the ground. It's not a tumor. When his knuckle punches the ground, he spits into the air. That's number 1. That person needs healing fucking quick. When he does it again, it's number 2. When he does it again, it's number 3. Simple as that. You have to do it in order. Otherwise, you're going to have the curse on you from the previous one. You're going to pop. Try and. Wait for Kets to get in and then we'll smash it. What level are you now? Because you were supposed to be leveling up on this server. You might be the same level as Tony. Oh! You have champion points! Not many though, do you? Whee! Why is DJ not joining us? Boing, boing, boing. Let's go. Should be here in a second. And everything's splat. Come here. Walkies. Fates are primary, get rid of them. Yes, they're ranged targets. So I'm going to bring everything to it. One more pull. Lightning cat, that thing, if it faces you, you're in trouble when he jumps because there's lightning shit. You need to turn that away from the group at all times, otherwise you're in trouble. Why is he fucking running around? Come here. That is taunted, I disagree. Get off me, I've got overcharge shit on me. That's a loot. Go, go, go! Oh, I missed the loot. Don't want to do that. Fuck the chests, get them afterwards. Otherwise it'll just take too long. Want to buy a working door? VSS. Oh, no, that's wrong. Sunspire. That's wrong, actually. I was right the first time. VSS in the chat if you want the guide. Yes, including the hard modes, obviously. Everything is in there. Enjoy. This room sucks. Everyone needs to stay on this side and then just start slapping stuff as I turn it around. Wrong button. There's a dude behind you that I can't get hold of. Motherfucker, come here. Is he dead or what? Yes. Bait. Cat. Another cat. Another cat.
I love winning. Drinks all
Easy
around.
peasy. No bar. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Bit of cake in the chat for newcomers. Where the fuck is it? Oh, you missed one. Why do I chain them even though they can't be chained? Anybody know? Aggro first, debuff after. If you've got one. It's free. If they can't be chained, it's a free taunt, which allows me to maintain resources enough to get them all in place, and I can debuff them afterwards. Time to go to bed, 1 AM here. See you next time. See you later, Tamos. Thank you very much for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves, whether they're on Twitch or YouTube. This one is quite simple. Turn this cat around instantly. Come here. Oh, you fucker. He's fucking stunned me. And then he runs into the corner, obviously. Soft taunt. Actual now. Temporary. The answer is incorrect, Ben. It's because it doesn't cost anything to chain a non-CCable target. So my taunts are free while I get them into position. Then I'll override it with a full taunt and debuff once I have control. This one is tricky for that. Got him, got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got them all. Block the meteor. Gizmo to fuck. I could not see shit then. Don't stand it, Lizzie. You're not a tank. You gotta get out of the face of the enemy. You did that in the last one. You're doing wicked deeps, but you gotta stay out of their face. I nipped a bit there. I thought she was gonna cop it. And there's me thinking it's because you're into kinky stuff. Ben probably is. I am not gonna get personal on stream, Taff. You have to get OnlyFans for that. Boing. And then Mike will be there waving at you. Cobalt, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Is DK build on your channel? Yes, it is. Immortal in the chat. And go. This dragon is cool as fuck.
I love winning. Drinks all
He
around.
only has one love, and that's his loot. Correct. LootGoblin.com. Bless went into the winds. Brilliant. That's the first one done. Unforgiven Carpet's getting the next one. He'll punch the floor. Look for the tornado type thing at the back. Oh, it's already done. Next. Kill the lightning dudes. I'll drag the ice dudes into them. Got them all. Don't stand where I'm aiming them. That would be dumb. And dead. Have a stamina build. Congratulations. When the breath comes out, you just gotta block. Boing, boing, boing. Have a heal. And block it. That's it. I do loads of deeps on a dummy. Good for you. We're not fighting anything right now. He's flying around in the air doing nothing. You have 0 deeps. Look at this damage shield from the cleric. Insane. Unforgiven Carpet got the thing. Excellent. He knows the mechanic. Well done. I'm impressed. I didn't think you knew that. See how clean this can be? I know it's on normal, but you do that on vet, you're laughing. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. You should not be standing where I'm aiming them. You should not. I shouldn't have to say that. That takes a certain type of stupid to do that. I'm here. I'm clearly always going this direction. So, where the fuck is the lightning thing? Dead already. Rip. They're already down. Oh well, you have to kill them normally then. It's fine, they're nearly dead anyway. Lightning! Whee! And repeat. One more wave. The dragons are repetitive, by the way. If you can do one phase, you can do 3. It's 3 phases of exactly the same shit. Just lurking about. Niali, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I can do words. Nova! Someone's getting Gizmo to fuck. There's the spit. Where's the wind? Over there. See the wind? Someone's got to run into that. Lena just did it. His health's low. Watch him get healed. Magic. Yeah, but on Vert, yeah, they've got to heal the same health bar. Just did, no problem. Last phase, do not come over here. Do not come over here. And you all come over here anyway. Never mind. You'll learn the hard way when you get heavy attacked in the face. Awareness of the fight needs to be considered. People need to understand that when a tank is turning something around, you don't stand in front of it because you will die. Boing. Good cooking dinner, watching you kicking butt. Nice. We've got some ninjas out the chat. We've got people in the audience to come smash some dragons for the fuck of it. Normal or bet. It's on normal, but why not? People want to get stuff done either way. We don't have a full group, so fuck it. We're just going in there to get stuff. And bear in mind, the mechanics are pretty much the same. So people can learn here as long as they're not going hell for leather just deeps. You can learn how to position and shit. As you saw, all 3 phases were successful and people ran into ads. So that would be dead. So now you've got a gauge for it with less risk. Plus the gear sets are the same anyway. Unless you get perfected, which is just 1 stat difference. The actual 5-piece bonus is identical. So there's no negative to it. Ta-da! Finish with a Nova. Excellent. Run! T Greasy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boing! Yoink. Yoink. Get the big ones first, small ones after. They'll come in together. Got them all. Debuff you, and you, and you. And I missed 1 archer. Thank you. Yes, you stack the melee ones on the casters. This serves size only fans, don't be fooled. It's all car and fee picks. See, you spoiled it. You spoiled it. Spoiled it all. Boing! And pinned. Now no one's going to pay for it, Taff, because they already know what to expect. That's a massive joke, by the way, people. That's never fucking happened. Don't even be so fucking stupid. It's just that dumb people have said it. I can't even remember who fucking started it. Some fucking weirdo. Probably Ben. Boing, boing. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Stab. Thank you. Don't run away. Bring them in. You expect me to control them? I expect you to stop running around in circles. Completely untrue, so I wouldn't put his car on it. Definitely not. It's on Instagram anyway. Dude, did you see the engine cover? Well, the turbo cover, whichever you want to fuck call it. Technically both. It's branded, dude. It's absolutely branded. Boing! This boss is quite simple. Every stage that he goes up in the air, he's going to do poop now. You need to get to the side and kill the ads. Do not stand in the middle, you will die. I've got to grab ads and the boss. Where's Buddha? Buddha. You sunk. Let's go. Beating the rest of the staves. Did looks mega. Thank you. Trick to this one, stand in 2 stacks. Half the group on the left, half the group on the right, but quite close to each other. That way, when you get your pops underneath your feet, it only affects your side, not the other side. Then they don't overlap and kind of double stack and shit. You can kill these Atros if you like. Oh shit, we're gonna move. Poop nah. I don't know why people ran all the way to the other side rather than just stand to the side of the dragon, but I mean, sure, you're safe, right? Here he comes. Got him. So go to your right, because it's closest to you. Don't get too close to this dude, because if you do, as a tank, be in melee range, but if you get too close, he'll nudge you backwards. Really fucking annoying. If I stand here, he's just going to keep headbutting me. Run! I got him, don't panic. Lizzie didn't listen at all. She's in the middle of the room, swinging swords. Lizzie! She's normally a tank, don't worry. Engine no cover. Basically, yeah. Dude, I'm making a video for it soon. I said that for the whole year, but I've been waiting for stuff to get done. There's been so many different things, kind of one thing after another. That was the last one. That's finally finished, so it's happening. One more phase. Everyone run to the right when he does his poop nah mechanic. Go, go, go. Metro. Yay! Everybody did it. Poop nah. See? That's what he says. Yolo's the coolest dragon. Just saying. So much better than Navis. What is it? Felice Navintaz? Mike said that, not me. Funny as fuck. Navintaz is fucking, or Navintas, however you want to pronounce him. His Lake Town is cool, but nothing's cooler than a giant fire dragon. The voice of Loki is really cool, though. No, we're not fucking skipping stuff. We've gone the right way. Yes. Sorry, but Loki is objectively the coolest dragon. Did you make a pun then, Andy? Temperature, yes. Street cred, no. Loki's mega. Question is, did you really have the post-Loki piss of the exhaust? No. Too far. You're not seeing that. Now I'm not going to show you nothing. You're not even getting a video anymore, Joker. That was a DJ level joke, that was. As if you just name dropped DJ. That might have been a mistake. A mistake. Stop. Now, good, it's getting creepy. Like, a little joke here and there is fine. Because I can scale that. You're getting people a bit warm, Joker. I did not consent. Thank you, thank you. Smooch, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why are you up this late? Go to bed. Mr. Man Bear Nug himself. If you're not following him, give him a follow. Beer and Cake in the chat. Thank you very much indeed. Have a shout out for Man Bear. Beer and Cake, emphasis on beer. Good evening, Zai. How you doing, dude? Welcome in. We are doing normal trials with the ninjas from the audience because people need to get shit done. It's Saturday night. Some people are stuck indoors while everyone else is out selfishly getting pissed. So fuck it, we're killing dragons. We didn't get a full group. I mean, we could through the dungeon finder or group finder or whatever, but we're trying to get as much audience participation as possible. Those that stayed up late. Going well. He says I'm not. Smooch is drunk, obviously. Missing Ninja's trial. Yes, of course you are, because it's midnight, Smooch. People turn into pumpkins at this time of night. Wing. Notice how we didn't jump into the oil and die to the zone entrance to then skip all the scary ads for efficiency. Yes, that was very facetious. Thank God it didn't turn into a pumpkin. That was lucky. That was lucky. This way, don't go into the fucking middle. I know people like to plan this, but this isn't going to work well with a group of people that aren't on comms at the same time. Everyone's just going to die. There's holes in the ground. Watch the last Grand Tour. Was it good? Fucking cat. Come here. That is young. It is! Oh, fucking thing. Can't taunt him. Cat. Another cat. Got them all. Why are you running in front of the tank again? Get out of the tank's face, please. You're a main tank. You should know this. Swear she's trolling me. I've been trying to bring myself to watch it. I don't want an ugly cry. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's for you then. What is this ad doing at the back here? Ah, remember you bring the ad in? Yes. No, it's a bear. The bear is running around going to Gratwood. Fucking bear. 1520 here, 420 for those that care. Well, that just means you're only into your first beer, I would imagine. You need another one. Spoiler, they died. No! Hating on my bear. Your bear had aggro. Yeah, one more pint in the fridge. Oh, nice. It's Saturday, isn't it? We have some in the fridge. We're going to have some after stream, actually. I'm going to get off stream and chill the fuck out on the sofa with an amazing Tony Silver and a beer. How good is that? Run! Don't be dead. Look how we didn't skip all the scary ads. We didn't do it. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Why is it in the fridge and not in your belly? Because, dude, that would mean that I wouldn't be able to have one afterwards, doesn't it? That would be reverse order. Ad spawns there, ad spawns there. I know people like to stack it in the door, which is great because you can obviously range manipulate these, but if people try to fight in the door, they're going to die. Because they don't realize that the meteor will actually be in this room and they kind of cluster up and get loads of damage at once. Also, you can't do damage through the hitbox of the door. So it needs to be in the room or out of the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I block here, I'm great. If I try and do stuff here, if you get through look, I can't apply taunt. It's not firing. Because there's a gap. It's two boxes stuck together. That's how levels work. There's two boxes stuck together. There's a hitbox in the way here that is separated. You can't do light attacks and taunts through this doorway. That is why lots of times people end up dead because they let go of the ad. So if you want to stack it through the door and make them all go together, that's great, but make sure you consider how far. Can't heavy or light through that gap. Just like Banished Cells, those doors between Shadowrend and the next ad pool. Same thing. We need portal people. The same people that did the wins are the same people going downstairs. Apart from that, Fate is primary. Let's go. Whee! Oh, shut up talking. He's like Dr. Claw. Perfect. Lake Town. Here it comes. Lake Town mechanic. Oh, he's not going to do it. Never mind. This is quite simple. Avoid this shit. And kill the ads. Then there'll be statues to hide behind. On vet. On the next page. On vet. So, the statues are quite simple. 3 pops of fire from him, and then hide behind it. All together. If you don't, you're dead. Portal's coming up. He's gonna spit. It's gonna come out. Boom. There. Go, go, go. He's gonna do the thing. So it's been defeated. That was fucking quick. That will be as on normal, but still. Mechanics are the same. Less ads here, though. He's going to do the portal very, very quickly because you're already pushing over the next threshold. Again, this bit is just fire pops you got to avoid. There would normally be statues in between them. So look in the middle when he spits. There'll be 3 fires. 1, pop. 2, pop. 3, pop. And then on the last pop, technically 4, you have to hide. But at the moment on this one, he's just going to keep firing. Normal is watch your feet. Vet is 3 major pops in the middle and then run. It's in the video. Put VSS in the chat. Watch the boss when the portals come up. They'll be there, there, and there. There'll be several different ones. You've got to block the headbutt. When he punches the ground, he does a headbutt. When he spits into the air, there's a time portal. There, there, and there. And you can also see the portal behind him. Spitting and doing shit. That thing that's spitting will put time stops in the room. If we take the time stop, it will put a buff downstairs for the group. 60% he's going to move. Off he goes. He will move at 80, 60, and 40. He will portal at 90, 70, and 50. That is the same on normal as it is on vet. So if you don't want him to fly off and you want to make sure you can still bring your friends up to help you fight the ads, Lake Town, then hold your damage until your group is up. If you hold it at 80, 60, and 40 and don't go any further, you can let the people downstairs come up so they can help you with the ads. Failing that, you can overburn it, but I mean, they're still going to be down there. It's up to you. There's 3 major trigger points. Twice, so technically 6, but they're all kind of interlock with each other. 90, 70, and 50 for the portal. 80, 60, and 40 for the flying. So 2 lots of 3. In this phase here, 1 more. Final one, the room changes color, and he spits into the air. You just got to watch out for the meteors. When they land on you, run to the side, drop it off, come back in. If you drop it in the middle, you're a noob. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Portals came up. 40, he's going to move. Kill ads. Gizmo! Again, last phase would be 3 major pops of fire in the middle, then hide behind the statue, and then it's execute. Execute is very long. See, 1 major pop with big ring, 2, 3, and then it's over. But there's an extra one. Here, the 4th one is still going, 5th one's still going, etc., etc., just for you to avoid stuff. In the vet version, 3 major ones, and then the last pop will kill you. Stab him! The rest of it is really simple. There you go. Anyone gets a meteor, take it with you to the side, it will drop off, then come back in. Those are meteors, take them off to the sides. Don't try and finish your heavy attacks. And come back in. That's it. So where you dropped it is shit. But that's the idea. Run like fuck. Thank you for the fart. Don't hang on and go, well, my heavy attack is important. 20 odd million health? No, it's not. Get the fuck out of the room. And you just dropped another one in the group as well. So learn that. Bang, and well done. Still don't have that one, apparently. Easy peasy.
It was a beautiful mirage.
Only to the blind.
I need to hand him a quest, dude.
Forgive this one. His eyes are open now.
More transmutes.
These
Actually not. Oh no, it is. 5 transmutes, let's go. GG. Again, most people don't do this stuff. You should try. It's not as scary on normal, and you can still go through the motions. All the trials guides for this kind of stuff that you've seen this evening are on the website and on the YouTube channel. The vet version with the hard modes, but you can take that information with you and go on normal anyway. The gear is exactly the same, except for perfected versions, and the perfected versions only have 1 stat difference, which doesn't affect the proc or the 5-piece bonus at all. As you can see here, look at this small. This here has weapon and spell damage, minor slayer, and it also, if you activate a synergy, you get major slayer. Great. The perfected version, exactly the fucking same, except for 1 extra stat. I believe you get like a crit bonus or some shit. That's it. Thank you for great food time. No worries, Buddha. We'll do a really quick Asylum Sanctorium, and then I've got to go. We won't bother with +2 because... maybe we can. We'll ask the group. Do you want a +2 or do you want to just run through normally? You should be quite quick +2 in it, because as long as people go in the semicircle and pay attention to the ads, you're good. Again, no, that's not easy. People will try that for weeks on normal and fail. So it helps that someone teaches, right? Put VAS in the chat if you want the guide for the full vet version, including all the different variations of the hard modes. Someone had to go. Who had to go? Oh, it was Buddha, wasn't it? And Fless. Got to go as well. No worries. People want to do 2? We can do 2, just don't be dead. Only 2 people want to do +2. If not, we'll just do regular. I don't care either way. Thanks for the run. That was almost complete big Buddha boom. Oh, you nearly finished the build? Nice. Be here or DD. I don't give a shit, Claw. Just turn up. It's normal. He's only got 20 million health anyway. Or 26. Everyone wants to do 2. Okay, don't be dead. Just need a ring. What, for the class set or something else? My fucking neck. Crunchy, crunchy. Assuming everyone's almost in. Remember, people, it's really, really simple, so I don't scream at the chat, because this is not real life in real-time comms. I'm just talking for the sake of talking so the audience can hear me. The people in the group, semicircle. Focus protectors and ads, semicircle. People in the chat, by the way, since you've been paying so much attention, numbers for the jump mechanic. Where are they? What are the numbers? And don't be all edgy about it and try and shout stupid ones. What are the actual numbers? See if you've learned stuff along the way. The jump phase is going to be fucking quick because your deeps are high. Not normal, remember? Nice semicircle. Do not have anyone behind you. If you are standing in front of someone, you are wrong at the game. 91, 76, 51, 26. Brilliant. And what level's fire? No, cast! And Ozen. At those checkpoints, you need to be at the sides blocking. Have a heal. 25. Correct, Spartacus. Correct. Don't be dead. It's a lot easier if you're not dead. Ads are primary. They've only got 2 million health. They are the one focus. If you've got a ranged build, don't get up his ass. Get in your semicircles. Fight him from a distance. He's fucked anyway. Bye-bye. None of us are wonky. I disagree. That one's wobbly on the ground. There's an ad at the back of the room that nobody's paying attention to. Thank you. See how easy you can make it? That bear is hard as fuck, just saying. Don't be dead. Watch the steam. Don't stand in it, Claude. Don't stand in it. Don't even try and block it. Just get the fuck out. He will sometimes spin and just continue his rotation until he's finished. When that happens, just get out of the way. A lot of numbers, them. Are they? Well, even though there's not 91 numbers, you're good, dude. You're really good. Unforgiven carpet, don't stand there. This is where the tank stands. Fuck off, please. Thank you. I said please. Fuck off, please means I mean it nicely. I do not need this mechanics, only bubble and heal. Yeah, but if you put Vass in the chat, there's a guide there anyway, so you can have it even if you don't need it. Getting a little bit tricky. People are doing stupid shit. Get the reses. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Mr. Ed Ben. Most people come in and say hello as a first-time chatter, but some people have to make an entrance, I guess. They jump on your stage and go, hey, I'm here. I know, I can see you. Kill the ads, otherwise you're in trouble. You never said you was good at it? So good at the lottery, you pick numbers that don't exist. Is it skill-based? I don't think it is. Cheers. Hi, how you doing, dudes? Welcome in. Don't worry, I take the piss out of everybody. Part of the show. Part of the charm. I do it for money. Next jump, people. Is it 60%? When's the next one? Even though it's going to happen before you hear me, when is the percentage for the next one? Do you remember? Don't just copy Ben's answers. You forgot one at the back. If it's not, I've wasted 200 hours of practice. You may have wasted some time. Must be skill-based because Joker hasn't won it. Savage as fuck. What about interrupt? Ah, beautiful. Adrea, that was mega. Where the fuck had the Nightblade gone? Rick, come back. I got them both, don't worry. Don't want to interrupt that. Did you just call Ben a chicken? Pronounced slightly differently, sounds like rock. The ads are taunted. If you don't kill them, you're in trouble. Oh, Gizmode. You might have done. A male one. Call him a male chicken. Ben, he just called you a Ken. A rooster. Yes, because that begins with a C and sounds like Ken. And rock. He's got the same first letter as rock, I guess. I'll let you have that one. Walkies. Got a debuff on me. That never gets me. Oh, my fucking neck. Someone interrupt. Thank you. Stab. You can't chain that. Yes, but it's taunting it, so it doesn't matter. Just a quick way of getting a free taunt in while I manage the rest of it. Can't park there. Do what I want. Must have been the males, their balls are hanging off their chin. Yeah, that's an unusual design. I don't quite understand that. It's not really where the balls are, bro. Thanks, Dad. Anyone that didn't have the achievement before is about to get not Cloud Rest. Asylum Sanctorium +2. Because there is an achievement for 1, 2, and 3 on normal. Don't get in the way. He will turn around. Sometimes he's a pain in the ass. Shouldn't be doing that, but he is. You don't kill the butt plug protector, you're screwed. That happened on Mike's stream. I think it was Buddha that said it. I don't know if it meant to, but it came out. Long time ago. That was funny as fuck. That's stuck as well. None of us are wonky. Dropping Death royalties isn't going to work unless you kill the Protector. It was you? I thought it was. I remember that on Mike's stream about a couple of years ago. doesn't love you. That's one Christmas card less he has to deal with. Yes, well done. Whee! Now everyone's experience +2. Put VAS in the chat. Everything you need to know is in the video. Even if you're doing it on normal, that still applies. GG? Fuck yes. Right, people, I have to go. It is time for me to leave because I need to go get food and beer and chill the fuck out. What happened? Asylum Ice Staff? Nice. If you're not following on YouTube or Twitch, hit the buttons. They are free. Furthermore, if you want to help support outside the channel, there are some links for socials and also financial channels where you can help support there as well and keep me doing this for a job. But let's go for the list, shall we? Put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website zoneofgaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. Yes, you can get t-shirts and blankets for the winter and all that kind of stuff. And mugs as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.